पितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुरेव महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। Now we have been here for last 2 days. We have been listening to two varieties of presentation, relationship and friendship. We started with friendship. We extended our hand. We enhanced our relationships. We went to picnic yesterday after the relationships. We made our relationships much stronger. When the relationships are stronger and the roots are stronger, then the leadership starts coming up. The leadership means to excel, to do something in which you are taking a lead in the society. And a part of it was seen yesterday when many of you opened up the cultural program. Many of you displayed something which was a part of this 3-day camp, 4-day camp. Leadership comes from within. There are born leaders also, but there are many who are groomed as leaders. And how the leadership comes, just see a PowerPoint presentation. After that, I'll just discuss with you 2 things. Can you switch off the light? What should I do? You have to look towards friends. You have to walk in the front, carry the flag, and then you have to show the way to everybody. This is the way. Leaders make their own ways. Leaders pave the path for others. Basically, leaders are someone who got an organizing skill in which you lead from front and start delivering. The moment you become a leader, you are supposed to deliver. If you don't deliver, then somehow or the other, the leadership fails. People start losing expectations from it. See, many times this question comes to international world about the capacity of your president, capability of your president. The art of speaking is something different. Eloquence is something different. But leadership is something different. Leadership is one who leads from the front, who starts organizing the whole thing, who organizes himself, he organizes others also. And that way, we talk of Indira Gandhi as a leader. You know Indira Gandhi? Indira Gandhi was one of the Prime Minister of this country. And being a Prime Minister of this country, she led the country like anything. And after that, we don't remember having any leader. There were many leaders in the society who guided the whole world, and they became renowned persons like Napoleon. Napoleon Bonaparte was a leader, and he had immense self-confidence. He said that Alps cannot come in my way. There was someone who said it is impossible to cross Alps and to go to Sweden, to go to Switzerland, to go to other countries across the Alps. You know, Alps are the second highest mountain. Which is the first highest mountain? Himalayas. And in the Himalayas, which is the highest peak? Mount Everest. Mount Everest. What is the second highest? K2. It is in Pakistan. Third highest? Third highest is Nanda Devi, comet. It is in India. It is in Uttaranchal, where I live. So these are the Himalayas. They do Himalayan Herculean task. And when he was asked, when Napoleon was asked, it is not possible. Then he said, there is no impossible word in the dictionary of Napoleon. And he crossed the Alps. This should be the self-confidence of the leader. When the leaders, they cross like that, they do some wonderful jobs. And yesterday I told you a story, or not, perhaps that in the puja, in evening prayer, I told you the story of Columbus. These are the people who do impossible tasks. You could do it, but I did it. This is what, they do it, and then they show it. Next thing. Gandhi, Vivekananda, Lincoln, Washington, George Washington, Chanakya, Parampaji Gurudev, were all leaders. Parampaji Gurudev, he was born in 1911. He took Samadhi in 1990, and now his birth centenary is due in 2011.
He took the lead from front, and he alone, not only he alone, he and Mataji, both of them took the leads, and they both of them presented the example. One who presents his example or her example becomes Acharya. No? One who presents his example by his work, his character. Acharya means Acharan. Acharan means character. Acharan means behavior. By his behavior. The one who has something in his behavior, he starts showing it. That becomes Acharya. Acharya, Pandit Sri Ram Sharma, Acharya. And that is what he did. Actually, he didn't create buildings. He created man. He built up people. And there were so many people, more than 100,000 persons he built initially. And they became 1 million. And now there are more than 90 million people all over the world. So this is how Param Pujya Gurudev built people first, and then he started making Shantikunj. He made Mathura, he made Shantikunj. Then 1979, 1980, he started making Shaktipeeth all over the country. Now Shaktipeeths are coming in your country also. This is all because of the Acharya. Some Acharya Shiksharan Tathivyam Sarvamanava. This was our country in which they used to teach by their own Acharan. You see, leader is one who adopts the same quality which he anticipates from someone. Suppose I want that you must follow whatever I am saying. I must be able to do it. When I was studying physics, my 9th to 10th class, my professor of physics used to come with smoking. And he used to come smoking, and then from the class he used to throw the cigarette butt outside. And then he started teaching the class. Many times he used to say, you see, I smoke, but you shouldn't smoke. Smoking is bad for you. Smoking is bad for everybody. Then I stood up and I asked, then why do you smoke? Why do you come to the class of smoking? Why do you present this example to us? He told me, get out of the class. I just went out of the class and stood up there. And then principal came and I asked him, is it wrong to say someone to the class teacher if he is doing wrong? No. Then I told him the whole thing. And ultimately he called me inside. Principal called me in his chamber, and later on it happened that the teacher was removed because he was not able to present his example. He should not smoke. He said, I won't quit smoking. Then he was removed from the teaching practice. He was totally removed from that. You see, you can build the leaders. You can groom the leaders. And leaders can groom you. We have to be awakened. We should be awakened. Next, please. Leadership is a process by which a person influences others to accomplish an objective and direct the group in a way that makes it more cohesive and coherent. You must be influential. You must be having a commanding, charismatic personality. If you don't have a charismatic, commanding personality, you won't be able to accomplish it. So the first and foremost thing is that commanding capacity you must be having, and you must be having the capability to direct the group in a way that makes it more cohesive and coherent. Next, please. Attributes of the leadership. I will like all of you to note it down. These are the attributes of the leadership. What are the attributes? Belief, strong belief in self, and belief in the leadership skills. Values, they are value based. All those values which are good in the life, they want to adopt it. And these moral values, they try to adopt in their day-to-day life. Then they follow ethics, certain principles in the life. And these ethics are very, very important for them. Character, they are full of character. They live whatever they do. They do whatever they live. Knowledge, they are knowledgeable people. They have immense knowledge, and this knowledge is the one which is the key to their leadership. And lastly, the skills. The skills to manipulate people, the skills to masterly guide the people, the skills to organize people. This is something, they are the 6 characteristics which are the qualities of the leaders. Next, please. There are a few quotes before I go to the next presentation. The first one gives the history, the second gives the shell. Andrew Carnegie. You know Carnegie, Dale Carnegie and Andrew Carnegie? What is the famous book they have written?
I don't know about the book, but I know the Carnegie family was one of the railroad tycoons in America.
But what was the main motto of their thinking? How to influence people and make them friends. This was the book which was sold in millions and millions copies were sold. How to influence people and make them friends. This was Dale Carnegie. Dale Carnegie's brother is Andrew Carnegie, the Carnegie Institute. And this Carnegie Institute is working on positive thinking and a positive way of making leaders. Here's something which is very important. Thought revolution is the key to influx of positive vibes and golden era of Satyug. Leaders of society may contribute by disseminating righteous thoughts. Thought revolution, Vichara Kranti Abhiyan. We have to bring revolution in the thought of the people. Once they start thinking, then they all started becoming better leaders in the society. We need more and more leaders of the society. I want all of you to develop as youth leaders. I want all of you to multiply into 10, 25. And that is how we are going to make yourself as a good leaders in the society. How that leadership will come, how that leadership skill will develop in you, that is only through developing few qualities, few skills, which will give you immense energy to act as leaders of the groups of society. Next, please. What are the expectations from the professional leaders? Leaders should take a two-pronged responsibility. Come forward for running charitable activities through various establishments and contribute to society through educational institutions. There are two things. Charity, various activities of charity, and second is educational activities. Education and knowledge is one through which you can change the life of people. Social reconstruction is the need of time. Today's need of time is social reconstruction. We want to reconstruct the whole society. And if we are able to do it, then wonderful. Next, please. Self-transformation is the biggest service to the society. You say, na, hum sudhrenge, yug sudhrega. Hum badlenge, yug badlega. Self-transformation. પોતાનો સુધાર સંસારની સર્વશ્રેષ્ઠ સેવા છે. This is the word which is very often used. પોતાનો સુધાર. Try to improve yourself. Try to improve yourself. If you improve yourself, you make the whole world as a full unit, and a unit of that is improving. Service to society. हम सुधरेंगे, एक सुधरेगा, हम बदलेंगे, बदलेगा. If we change ourselves, the whole world will be transformed. Next, please. What are the pillars of Indian culture? Indian culture has Gayatri and Yajna as two pillars. Many people do not understand that Gayatri is a philosophy and Yajna is a philosophy. We need to strengthen Gayatri and Yajna so as to disseminate values in the society. Professional leaders may play an important role in propagations of teachings of the above pillars. If suppose we are able to spread the message of Gayatri in the corporate leaders of this country, I tell you, one day the whole America will be Gayatri-maya. And this is going to happen in the next 5-6 years. Because the philosophy of Gayatri is going to be adopted by them. Gayatri is what? Next slide. Gayatri for leaders. What is Gayatri for leaders? Gayatri trains us to believe in the existence of God, to inculcate virtues and qualities of God, and to go on right path. Gayatri worship can give leaders an insight to live like a divine being, and it can be worshipped by all irrespective of caste, creed, sector, gender. Gayatri has to be lived in day-to-day life. Gayatri in each and every breath. Gayatri means one which preserves the life. Gay means pran, tra means pran. Pran ka pran kare wo Gayatri. One which preserves the life is Gayatri. So, Gayatri, once it is taken as a management skill, one lecture I had given to the corporate leaders in the Bombay, only on Gayatri. And Gayatri as a key force to strengthen the leadership qualities. And I had taken all 24 syllables and how it enhances the capabilities. I had given a lecture on that. Next is Yajna as a lifestyle for tomorrow. Encompasses the values of working without attachment, to donate a part of their time, resources, knowledge. Yajna means Yajna Jivan. Yajna is a workshop to build a perfect being, best leader of the society. And Gita teaching says that without Yajna, everything is without meaning. Live with Yajna. Yajna means Swaha nahi. Yajna in your day-to-day life, in each and every breath. Nishkam karma, without any fruits, need of any fruits, without any anticipation of the fruits of the action. Keep on doing it, keep on doing it, keep on doing it. Ultimately, they will pay you. You have to have a friendship in which both the hands they shake together.
This is what is a handshake like. So meeting the needs of the both friends. Building a friendship takes time. It may require equality and loyalty from friends. Many times what happens, we just think that in 2 days time, in 20 minutes time, 20 seconds of time, we'll make friends. So this is something very important. Friendship do end, may not last. Some end abruptly. Sometimes you just had a fight and the friendship ends. Just on a small thing. And that time you start wondering why we started friendship. Because there was some lack of understanding on our parts, there was some lack of understanding on their part. So this is how we have to understand the concept of friendship, that friendships do end. And when friendship does end, then sometimes our heart breaks and we are totally, we are fully emotional, and then we start thinking more and more about ending our lives, changing the career. I should go to another college, I should change the discipline, and I should choose some other major, some other things. This is all because we perhaps take it very seriously. Friendship concept, we take it very seriously. Some end up average. Toxic friends and toxic friendships have to be understood. There are few friends who are very toxic. They may make fun of you. They may keep on using you, like they may use you, they may publicly embarrass you, they may make jokes of you in front of someone, and then later on it was all in a friendship. You are my friend, you are my best friend. This is how this toxic friendship leads to sometimes erosion of the personality. Your own erosion means gradually you get dominated by him. It enhances your all happiness, all pleasures, and it just divides your sorrows. It just minimizes your sorrows. So all the miseries, all the troubles which we have in our day-to-day life will go away once we start making our friendships stronger and stronger, healthier and healthier. To the world, you may be just one person, but to one person, you may be the world. For your friend, you may be the only world. You may be the only person to whom he can look towards you. So try to be such a person that everyone can look towards you. At least your friend can look towards you in crisis, in need. For him, you are just only one person. And for you, who is very popular, many times people ask me, Dr. Sahab, many persons, they like you, many persons you meet in the world, and many persons you know them by name. For you, there may be so many people, but for us, you are the only person. When they tell me like that, this means I have to take care of them more and more, because they see in me something which is a hope, ray of hope for them. True friendship is like sound health. The value of it is seldom known until it is lost. Once you are ill, then you realize that how important was it to be healthy. Once you are just down with the fever, down with the some ailment for a longer period, then you start realizing the importance of the sound health. Sound health is something which you can get through various means, but sound friendship, how will you get it? Sound friendship, you will get it through choosing the right friends. Choose the right friends at the right moment. Once you start choosing the right friends, then they will be just like helping you like anything. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. Can I ask Jay to come here? Can we shake hand with each other? Shake hand. We started with the same. This is shaking hand. Friend is like man. Now if I clench my fist like this, no. This way you can't make friends. Can you make friends like this? No. This is friends are made like open hand policy. Open hand policy. You have to have open hand policy. If you are not open to everybody, if you are not open to each other, then how can you make friends? You keep something secret with you, you hide something with you, and how can you make friends? So this thing is very strong, it is needed, but not with the friendship. This thing is needed when you are a leader. And when you are a leader, then you say V for victory, and then you make like this. And our burning torch of knowledge is like this only. Sri Krishna gave company to Arjun, Sri Krishna gave company to all Pandavas, and all these friendships they lasted only for one reason, because the person of a stature of Sri Krishna was with them. Friendship is the best gift you can give to anyone. If you can make your own friends, then you can give the best friendship gift in the form of your own love and affection your own love and caring care for them. Now, I will ask you one thing, that can we make friends in other way, like your own age group or the older age group? Can you make your teachers your friend? Teachers your friend? Will you like to make me your friend? Okay. Can you make a guru your friend? Guru can be a best friend. And the Guru-Shishya relationship is supposed to be based on the trust only. The friendship builds on the trust. It is on the trust, all trust which builds the trust relationship. As has been happening in our mythological stories about the all gurus and Shishya. My guru, Pandit Shyam Sharma Acharya, he had a immense faith in me, and that's why he liked me. And that's why I liked him very much. He had immense love towards me. I had immense love towards him. That is why I could give my 30 years of life to him. And in future also, the whole life is for him. That is all based on the trust. Similarly, you can have a friendship with God also, if you understand the God. How do you define God? How will you define God? Whenever they are collected together, God is there. Godly virtues are there. God is summum monum of qualities, ideals and virtues. All those good qualities, wherever they are. And they are made up of various things like sympathy, like empathy, like love, like affection, like doing something good to others. All these qualities, ideals and virtues. Collected together, they make God. So, that is our friendship. Someone likes to summarize whatever I said?
It takes time to develop that relationship because you need to get to know the person. You need to judge whether that person is good or whether that friendship is needed. He also talked about toxic friendships and toxic relationships, and he talked about gossiping and how that can affect your relationship in the friendship. And then who do we make friends with? And basically it is with people that have similar likings to you, similar common goals, people that if you're spiritual and you want a friend, you should look for a spiritual person too.
So you'll note down the questions, and then after lunch, 1:30, we'll start the discussions. And those discussions will finish at 3:30. And you have to present the case. Break till 11 o'clock.
Ice breaking's over here, right?
How do you make a friend? Come here. Come stand here. How do you make a friend? Friendship. By making this. Will you make friend like this? Make it like this? You cannot make friend like this. How can you make friend? By opening up. Open up yourself. And open hand policy. All you can then be good friends. Okay? Open hand policy.
She seemed to just accept me,
and all the problems I had dealt,
and all the problems I had dealt.
She did not interrupt me,
She did not interrupt me,
or need to have her say.
or need to have her say.
She just listened very patiently
She just listened very patiently,
and did not go away.
and did not go away.
I wanted her to understand.
I wanted her to understand.
I went to hug her.
And as I went to hug her,
Something startled me.
something startled me.
I put my arms in front of me
I put my arms in front of me,
and went to pull her nearer,
and went to pull her nearer,
and realized that my new best friend
and realized that my new best friend
was nothing but a mirror.
was nothing but a mirror.
Got it? Understand? Who is the best friend? Your own self.
You understand it?
I get it too.
Now, you will remember this poem. Eh? I'll give you the printout of this poem so that you can keep it. See in the picture.
Yourself?
Yeah, yourself. And when you see yourself, what do you think about yourself? Will you start doing like this? Or like this? Shirt and everything clean. Am I looking smart? You made it. But you are not this much. You are not this much. You are something else. And that is your own inner self, your own Atman, your own heart, your own feelings, your own thoughts. So you are seeing your thoughts, your feelings, all these things here. That is how you must understand the basic fact of the how to understand yourself. You must have heard about generator, operator, destroyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
You must have heard about that, no?
Yeah.
That is one aspect of God. But what is God? You are studying in this, and you are above 7. So you must be knowing it. You are in this country, you must know it. Around 250 million. Okay? 250 million. 250 million divided by 90, how much it makes? Around 1/3. So 1/3 of the US population is Gayatri Pariwar. Can you imagine?
A lot.
All over the world. All over the world. 9 crore people. That's a big lot of people. They believe in Gayatri. Because of whom? Gurudev. Okay? So who?
Oh God.
Oh! Right now I am, but earlier I was doctor of cardiology, means heart. Okay? I was a heart specialist. And my guru made me from cardiologist a person who can deliver message of a spiritual message to everyone. So this who can do good to you? Only your best friend. So what will you like to have in your life? What will you like to have in your life? A good friend who can take you on the right path. You got it? Understood it? There may be several men coming in your life, but only good friends come and stay in your heart. Friends are the good persons who stay in your heart. And they create so much of impression that ultimately they become your part of your day-to-day life.
So I was saying, just repeat it.
Just repeat it. So,
Krishna was a very rich man.
and Sudama was a very poor man.
And Sudama was a very poor man.
But both of them were friends
But both of them were friends.
in ashram.
Oh, I know this one.
You know it? Now tell them.
Like their guru there told them to go get wood for fire. They both did, and then he gave Sudama a little food, and then Krishna's like, give me some food, and he's like, I don't have any, and he started eating it all. And then the more he ate, he kept getting so poor.
What did girl say? What did he say? Sharing and caring. Okay? That is what is secret responsible for the good friendship of the Krishna and Sudama. And you will always write in your notes Krishna and Sudama. Write down on your notes. You go back. Now once he goes back, then go to that corner. Don't go to your table. Go to your corner. And one of you join beta. You join her. Join me. You have to tell him, come here. Just back on my side. Tell him, we have become rich. You have to tell him.
We've become rich.
We have got enough money now
We've got enough money now
to run the whole university.
to run the whole university.
So you'll ask, from where it has come?
From where it has come.
You have to say, from Lord Krishna.
From Lord Krishna.
Overnight he has sent everything.
Overnight he has sent everything.
This is what actually love and affection of the two friends brought riches to Sudama also, and he was also rich. Okay? Now all of you sit. Making your father and mother your friends. And next fifth, making your guru your friend. And lastly, 7, making God your friend. Make
God your friend.
The question says, and in what manner should parents or authoritative figure act like friends? First of all, clear that area of the question. Our group decided that authoritative figures could be your older brother or your older sister, your grandparents, nothing else. Your if you believe in it could even be your guru, your teacher. It's all authoritative figure. So we came with several different things in what manner and when should they act like friends.
Of how old the kids were, because if they're like very young.
This for your group you're talking about.
Yeah, well, like if they're like very young, like they don't know any better, and you're teaching them from like right from wrong, and like once they're older, they actually get it. They know what to. You become like kind of better friends with them later on. So we thought, it depended on the age and like your personal problems as well, because not a lot of kids like to go to their parents for their personal problems, because we're kind of we're second generation, and our parents are very traditional. And
What about your generation and your age group? What will you think about?
And this would fit in our age group too. When we talk about personal problems, we talk about that.
But in India, is still a lot of problems. They perhaps are so much means afraid of their parents. They cannot do anything decision. But if they do it, then they do it so freely that they just cross all the limits. So we have to take them as friends, and we should try to make them friends, and we have to do counseling. Means people like me have to do counseling with parents, because as she said, her father he says whatever you want to do, you can do. No, that is not the right way. You must advise actually. If she is asking you the advice, you must advise out of your own experience, whatever you say. But that is because of only 2.5 to 3 years of experience.
It's every kid's favorite Rishi. Like all the children will tell the stories about him.
Bandit was Valmiki was a bandit. He was a robber, and then he was given an option. You're not. You're Rishi. Where is Rishi? Oh. Who is a Rishi? Rishi is a sage. A person who has studied more than us, and he is the visionary person. Yes, he is. Valmiki was asked by Narad, whatever sins you have done, are your family going to share with you or not? No, whatever I do, I just beat people and I just take away whatever it is, and my family and we, both of us, we enjoy. So are they going to take part in your sins also? I'll go and ask. Then he went and asked, are you going to share with me your sins? Go, take care of your sins in your own way. We are not going to share. Then he came to Narada. I didn't know about that. You opened my eyes. From that day, he became Rishi Valmiki. Valmiki is supposed to be termites. You heard of termites? Termites is a small insect, which makes the whole thing like a big one. We have termite proof. These all plies and all those woods and everything. Here the seasoning is done. Understand? Why termite proofing? Termite can lead to the falling of the whole house. It is so powerful. What happened? Valmiki, when he became saint, termite formed a full wall around him. That's why he known as Valmiki.
Valmiki means the wall of the termite. That's why it's Valmiki. You got it. You will remember the story all the time. Now, Valmiki.
And we talk about how humankind is different from animals because we don't act on instinct, we learn from experiences, and we don't need to experience like bad things or good things ourselves. We can look at our friends and see what their experiences are and what they have.
Because of lack of friendship. If they would have got good friendship, or they would have friends. You see, nobody is a friend of any criminal person. They said, chor chor mosere bhai. Do you know? If there are two thieves, they are cousins. Why? Because each interest is related to each one. If you do that to me, I'll do that to you. And if you don't do, I'll kill you. The other one will also kill you. This is what is the theory behind that. There is no relationship, there is no loving and affectionate relationship when there is a motto of selfishness and when there is a motto of no friendship. So friendship is important for survival of humanity. Friendship is basic need of survival of the humanity. And if we carry on this friendship, and this friendship can be with anyone. Friendship can be with your colleagues. I am at that level that I don't have any friends. But I have many friends. Means if you talk of friends, I don't have any friends. Because most of my friends are now my disciples. For example, those who studied with me, those who learned with me, they don't call me Pranav. They used to call me. Now they call me differently. I say, I'm not Swamiji, I'm not Guruji, I'm doctor. You can just call me doctor. No, we won't call you. You are, many of times we are seeing you on TV and many of times we are seeing you lecturing on that. I mean, you devoted your whole life. This means they are not my friend, but still I have good friends. Who are my good friends? You people. You people are sharing feelings with me. The people in Ontario, London, Canada, who shared feelings with me. A 9-year-old boy, he writes a mail to me, and he writes to me, well, Dr. Pandya, I am Dipesh Patel. Do you remember me? I was in the blue group. I am your best friend. And he writes to me, similarly, many mails I received. And I have got 2 questions. When were you born? And my second question is, as I ask them questions, he also asks me questions. My second question is, how did Gurudev give you power? And why did he give power to you only? A 9-year-old question. So these are my friends. These are my friends from whom I learn, and who give me a lot of teachings. This is something which I am gaining. From these camps, I am gaining more and more friends. I am earning more and more love and affection. Wherever there is love and affectionate relationship, the friends and more friends should have. This is what is there. And then the girls, Nimit, do you know Nimit Thakur's daughter? Nimit Thakur has come from LA, from San Jose. His daughter is always with me, surrounding me. The moment I go out, she will come and she will just, Pranav Bhaiya, Pranav Uncle. So these are all good friends of mine. This is how you should become like that you have got so many friends around you. Once you are like this, there is no friend. Once you are like this, then there are a lot of friends. So you have to be like that. So try to raise your hand and say, I want friends. And then there are a lot of friends. Thank you very much.
Aspects of every thing that we do there. So scientific point has to be made there. Also trying to put a stress on the tangible benefits of things like, okay, if you put a tilak, then what do you have an immediate benefit? Or if you did a yagya, what's the immediate benefit that you're going to get in your house? What you are putting is something very healthy and very potent thing which creates an healthy atmosphere. I mean, all those things you have to put there. And what else?
So one thing was like कि अपने को भी पता होना चाहिए यज्ञ कराने जा रहे हैं कि यज्ञ का क्या लाभ है. So set the expectations right. Know yourself कि आप क्या कराना चाह रहे हो, उससे क्या लाभ मिलेगा, और make sure the guy who is getting it performed knows that, and then make sure that कि वो लाभ मिल रहा है. ऐसा नहीं हो कि लाभ मिले ही ना और उल्टा पड़ जाए आपके ऊपर. So expectations हमको सबको पता है कि क्या होता है लाभ. यज्ञ से एक लॉन्ग टर्म लाभ है. यज्ञ एक प्रक्रिया है. It's not just a physical thing. तो यज्ञ से क्या होता है, आपका जीवन यज्ञ में बनता है, आपका व्यवहार विचार सब, आपका परिवार सबका निर्माण होता है. सो वो होता है भावना के रूप में. यज्ञ के जो कर्मकांड है, मंत्र हैं, सब उनका किस तरह से आपको उससे क्या लाभ मिल रहा है. बट लाइक ही सेड, वी हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट दे गेट सम टेंजिबल बेनिफिट्स ऑल्सो. तो मतलब जैसे हम लोगों के पास जा रहे हैं वो इंसान है, लाइक एंड इन अमेरिका दे आर वेरी मटेरियलिस्टिक पीपल, लाइक तो उनको ऐसा होना चाहिए कि उन्होंने 2 घंटा अपना स्पेंड किया, दे मेड समथिंग आउट ऑफ इट. आइदर दे गॉट पीस ऑफ माइंड, दे फेल्ट गुड, और देयर किड्स फेल्ट गुड. मतलब कुछ तो हुआ. अगर बच्चे खुश हो गए, उनकी जगह उनको कहीं ले जाना पड़ता, जू ले जाना पड़ता, चलो यज्ञ में आ गए, दे फेल्ट गुड. सो हाउ कैन हेल्प यज्ञ हेल्प इमीडिएटली, लाइक टेंजिबल बेनिफिट्स. वन इज सोशल गैदरिंग. मेक श्योर दैट यू हैव गॉट वेरी गुड सोशल नेटवर्किंग एंड सोशल गैदरिंग. पीपल फील गुड. अच्छा डिस्कशन हुआ, एक सत्संग का एस्पेक्ट है. एंड व्हाट वी वांट इन यज्ञ, लाइक इमीडिएटली हाउ इट बेनिफिट्स इज एक पॉजिटिव एनर्जी का कलेक्शन होता है. बहुत सारे लोग एक साथ इकट्ठा होते हैं एंड ऑल ऑफ देम आर थिंकिंग टुवर्ड्स पॉजिटिव गोल्स. तो वो जो थॉट वाइब्रेशन है, दैट हेल्प्स यू. सो वी ट्राई टू डू दैट. एंड अदर थिंग वाज व्हाट वी डिस्कस वाज कि कर्मकांड जो है अच्छे से करें. जैसे मंत्र का उच्चारण हो रहा है, एकदम शुद्ध उच्चारण हो सके तो संगीत के साथ करें. आपके साथ कोई संगीत वाला व्यक्ति नहीं है तो यू कैन गेट ताल माला एंड गेट सम तानपुरा ट्यून्स एट द बैक. तो मंत्र आपका हो रहा है देववाणी के अंदर हो रहा है, तो आपको ऐसा फीलिंग आ रही, जो भी प्रेजेंट है दे फील गुड कि यज्ञ हो रहा है. एटलीस्ट वी फेल्ट हैप्पी दैट, इट फेल्ट गुड, लाइक आज तो पूरा दिन का स्ट्रेस था, चले गया, यज्ञ में बैठ के पीसफुल मिला. डोंट अवॉइड थिंग्स लाइक अगरबत्ती. जैसे उन्होंने भी बोला, शांति भाई ने, कि अगरबत्ती जलाना नहीं, पूरा ही कंसाइज कर दिया. चावल लिया और पानी लिया, दीप यज्ञ हो गया. तो अगरबत्ती भी जलाएं, दीपक भी जलाएं, तो लोगों को एक फीलिंग आएगी. एटलीस्ट दे विल गेट गुड सेंट्स, दे गेट गुड एम्बियंस. तो उनको आने में पहले अच्छा लगना चाहिए, फिजिकली अच्छा लगे, और उसके बाद आ रहे हैं सोशली अच्छा लगे लोगों से. दे आर इंटरेक्टिंग विद पीपल, दे फाइंड गुड पीपल देयर, दे आर मेकिंग बेनिफिट्स देयर. एंड स्लोली आप उसके अंदर विचारों का भी एंगल डाल रहे हैं. मतलब कुछ भी किया, प्रदक्षिणा कर रहे हैं, उसके बारे में बता रहे हैं, पवित्रीकरण बता रहे हैं, व्हाई इज दैट इंपॉर्टेंट. सो पीपल स्टार्ट इम्बाइबिंग दैट इनटू देयर पर्सनल लाइफ. सो एज दे कीप कमिंग, दे कैन सी रियल बेनिफिट्स. उनका व्यवहार, उनकी फ्रेंडशिप, उनकी रिलेशनशिप, दोज थिंग्स चेंज. बताएं कि आपके घर में कोई भी भगवान है, देवी देवता, आप किसी की भी पूजा करते हैं, उनको लेके आइए. हमारे गुरुदेव इज अ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ द गुरु सत्ता, गुरु के फॉर्म के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव है. हम आपको ऐसे नहीं बोल रहे हैं कि आपको गायत्री माता की पूजा करनी है, गुरुदेव की पूजा करनी है. ट्राइंग टू ब्रिंग अ पॉइंट कि हम लोगों से डिफरेंट है. वी आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन, वी आर नॉट ए कल्ट. हम आपको एक स्पिरिचुअलिटी के बारे में बता रहे हैं.
गौरव हैज वेरी राइटली पॉइंटेड आउट, वी शुड नॉट बिकम वेरी चीप पंडास. हम कहीं भी चले गए, जाकर ये के करा के आ गए, वॉट एवर यू गिव इट इज ओके. हमारे यहाँ तो हम मांगते भी नहीं है. आप नहीं मांगते हैं, ये तो हम जानते हैं. भाई आप अपने सेंटर के बारे में बताइए, आप अपने अच्छे कामों के बारे में बताइए. प्रोपेगेट अबाउट योर गुड टीचिंग्स, वॉट एवर यू आर गिविंग. गुरुदेव के बारे में बताइए कि गुरुदेव ने कैसे ब्राह्मण जैसा जीवन जिया. तब तो यज्ञ का महिमा है. नहीं तो यज्ञ का महत्व खत्म हो जाता है व्हेन इट इज लिमिटेड टू ओनली डूइंग यज्ञ. मेनी टाइम्स व्हाट यू हैव मस्ट हैव नोटेड कि द यू आर डूइंग यज्ञ, पेरेंट्स आर डूइंग यज्ञ, एंड कार पार्क में जो कार खरीदी थी ना, उसके चारों तरफ छुपन छुपा का खेल खेल रहे हैं बच्चे. बच्चे कहाँ हैं यार, वेयर आर द किड्स. वो 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 साल के बच्चों को कहीं कोई ऐसी व्यवस्था होनी चाहिए यज्ञ में. यू शुड मेक इट प्रायर असाइनमेंट कि दोज बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स दे शुड बी आस्क्ड टू कलेक्ट टुगेदर, और एक कुंड के पास उनको लेकर कोई उनको बैठने वाला भी होना चाहिए, उनको बैठकर समझाए यज्ञ का इम्पोर्टेंट. ऐसे ऐसे करना, फिर ऐसे करना, फिर यूँ करना, उसके बाद स्वाहा करके कैसे डालना. अगर हम लोग छोटे बच्चों को साथ नहीं लेंगे तो वो कहेंगे हम यज्ञ में तो गए थे पर वो हम, इट वॉज वेरी फन, इट वॉज रियली फन. अब यज्ञ क्या है, गुरुदेव ने यज्ञ की डेफिनेशन दी है कि यज्ञो वही विश्वस्य भुवनस्य नाभि. इसकी भुवन की नाभि है, न्यूक्लियस है. और न्यूक्लियस होने के नाते क्या है, सारी एक्टिविटी इसी के चारों तरफ चल रही है. जितनी भी एक्टिविटीज चल रही है सारी इसी के चारों तरफ चल रही है. फिर आगे गुरुदेव ने कहा यज्ञम, जो गुरुदेव कोट करते हैं, यज्ञम उ देवाना मन्ना. यज्ञ देवों का अन्न है, देवों की आहुति है. भाई जैसे हम खाना खाते हैं ऐसे देवताओं को खाना खाना पड़ता है. इफ deities they eat food then they will be pleased, and if they will be pleased there will be no imbalance. अगर भगवान को भोजन मिलेगा, देवताओं को भोजन मिलेगा, तो फिर वो खुश रहेंगे तो हम पे पानी बरसाएंगे सही टाइम पे. हमारा प्रोग्राम होने वाला है और टॉर्नेडो आ रहा है. हमारा प्रोग्राम हो रहा है, स्टॉर्म आ रहा है. प्रजा सृष्टि पूर्ववाच प्रजापति. ये जो यज्ञ है मैंने इसको सृष्टि को यज्ञ से रचा है। तुम लोग भी यज्ञ करके देवताओं को प्रसन्न करके सृष्टि को और ऊंचा बढ़िया बनाओ। इस वर्ड लॉर्ड कृष्ण से भगवान कृष्ण कहते हैं गीता में। जब वो कहते हैं तो इसका मतलब ये कि यज्ञ करना हम लोग का कर्तव्य है। तो यज्ञ क्या हुआ? श्रेष्ठतम कर्म ही नहीं बल्कि श्रेष्ठतम दायित्व। हमारा कर्म ही नहीं, हमारा ड्यूटी है। इस ड्यूटी के नाते हम सबको यज्ञ करना चाहिए। हमारी मदर जो है, जब छोटे से हम थे, हम देखा था कि 5 टुकड़े गो ग्रास के निकालती थी, और वो गो ग्रास के जो अन्न थे वो उसको फिर एक छोटा सा कोयला लेकर उसके ऊपर एक मंत्र बोल करके स्वाहा 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 5 बार बलि वैश्य। ए पार्ट ऑफ योर इनकम शुड गो फॉर सोसाइटी। दिस इज व्हाट द टीचिंग विच वी गेट थ्रू यज्ञ। जो यज्ञ से जो टीचिंग्स मिलती हैं, यदि उनको हम एलिबरेट नहीं करेंगे, व्हाट वाज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग टोल्ड बाय देम वाज यज्ञीय जीवन के बारे में सिखाएं इनको। यज्ञीय जीवन मतलब हमारे जो दैनिक हवन का उपकरण है वो कौन होना चाहिए? हमारे अंग प्रत्यंग, यानी पूरे यज्ञ शरीर को यज्ञशाला बना दिया गुरुदेव ने। वो पूरे शरीर को यज्ञशाला बना करके वो कह रहे हैं कि अपने जीवन को यज्ञ में कर लीजिए। यज्ञ में करने का मतलब होता है निरासक्त कर्म, बिना किसी आसक्ति के किया गया कर्म। हमारे कर्मों में अटैचमेंट जुड़ा हुआ है कहीं ना कहीं। अगर ऐसा हो तो ऐसा करेंगे, अगर ऐसा नहीं हो तो हम नहीं मानते गुरुदेव को, माता जी। कई लोग ऐसे हैं गायत्री परिवार में, अगर ऐसा हो तो हम मानते हैं उनको, ये नहीं हो तो नहीं मानते। अगर आपके पास निरासक्ति है, अगर नॉन अटैचमेंट के साथ करेंगे तो आपको सब मिलता चला जाएगा। तो यज्ञ का मतलब होता है यज्ञार्थात कर्मणो अन्यत्र लोको अयम कर्म बंधना। यज्ञ के अलावा किए गए सब कर्म बंधन का कारण बनते हैं। तो सारे कर्म कैसा होना चाहिए? यज्ञमय होना चाहिए। सारे कर्म यज्ञमय होना चाहिए, हमारे यज्ञ के लिए समर्पित होना चाहिए। डेफिनेशंस डिस्कस किए होंगे अभी, शांति ने बताया होगा। दान, देव पूजन, संगतिकरण, 3 यज्ञ के 3 अर्थ होते हैं यज्ञ धातु के। दान यानी परमार्थ के लिए किया गया सत्कर्म। परमार्थ के लिए कोई भी काम करे तो दान है, चाहे वो ज्ञान का दान हो, चाहे वो हमारा जो इन्फ्लुएंस है सोसाइटी में, प्रभाव है उसका दान हो, चाहे वो हमारे रिसोर्सेज का दान हो, चाहे वो समय का दान हो, और चाहे वो जो हमारा पुरुषार्थ है। पुरुषार्थ की जरूरत पड़ती है, इतने बड़े बड़े सामान उठाने पड़ते हैं, वो कौन करेगा आखिर? उसकी भी जरूरत पड़ती है। तो मसल पावर भी चाहिए, ज्ञान भी चाहिए और विभूति भी चाहिए। इन सब का तो 5 चीजें हमें चाहिए: समय, ज्ञान, प्रभाव, पुरुषार्थ और अपनी प्रतिभा का एक अंश, ज्ञान का एक अंश। यह हम नियमित रूप से लगाते रहेंगे। ये जो हमारा अपने सत्संकल्प में बोलते हैं ना, तो पहला चीज दान, देना। दान का मतलब लोग ये समझते हैं पैसा। पैसा नहीं, पैसा एक चीज है। ज्ञान भी हम बांट सकते हैं, हमारे पास जो भी कुछ विभूति हम दे सकते हैं, अपना टाइम भी हम डोनेट कर सकते हैं। सेकंड है जो दान के बाद दूसरा देव पूजन। देव पूजन का मतलब होता है हमारे अंदर देव वृत्तियां बहुत सारी हैं। बृहस्पति है, सरस्वती है, वाणी में कला की वृत्ति है, मेरे हृदय में अंदर भाव संवेदना के प्रतीक के रूप में भगवान है। तो मेरे शरीर में जो भगवान बैठे हैं उन भगवान को समुन्नत बनाना, टू रिफाइन माई ओन पर्सनैलिटी। ईच डे, ईच एंड एवरी आवर हम कितना अपने आप को रिफाइन कर रहे हैं, अपने व्यक्तित्व को कितना बढ़िया बना रहे हैं, दैट इज यज्ञ। यज्ञ की जब परिभाषा आती है, यज्ञ स्वाहा वाला यज्ञ नहीं, बल्कि ये वाला यज्ञ। मैं केवल यज्ञ की फिलॉसफी ले रहा हूँ, केवल फिलॉसफी बता रहा हूँ। यज्ञ वो जिसमें कि आप अपने व्यक्तित्व को इतना व्यवस्थित बना लें कि टाइम मैनेजमेंट को भी ऑब्जर्व करें, मॉनिटरी मैनेजमेंट को भी ऑब्जर्व करें, सेंसुअल डिजायर्स उनको भी कंट्रोल करें, उनको भी मॉनिटर करें प्रॉपर्ली, और आपके जो और भी जो ऐसी इच्छाएं हैं जिसमें कि विचार तरह तरह के आते रहते हैं, उन विचारों को भी संयम करना सीखें। तो इन सब का प्रॉपर ऑडिट और प्रॉपर मैनेजमेंट, दिस इज मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट, सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी है। हमारे जीवन में चाहिए कि हम अपनी पर्सनैलिटी को क्यों नहीं इतना प्रभावी बना पाते। यज्ञ को प्रभावी बनाना बात की बात, पहले यज्ञ करने वाले को अपनी पर्सनैलिटी प्रभावी बनाना। योर पर्सनैलिटी वेरी अट्रैक्टिव। पर्सनैलिटी अट्रैक्टिव होने की जरूरत नहीं कि आपको आपके पास कोई बहुत ही आकर्षक, मतलब बहुत ही रूप सब कुछ सुंदर। आप जो करते हो कर्म, आप जिस ढंग से अपनी बात को रिफ्लेक्ट करते हो, आपने गुरु प्रति समर्पित हो काम करते हो, उनसे आपका समर्पण पता चलता है। तो व्यक्तित्व को परिष्कृत बनाना, अपनी प्रतिभाओं को, अपनी विभूतियों को और ज्यादा प्रतिभाओं में प्रकट। थर्ड है देव संगतिकरण। संगतिकरण साथ साथ चलना। संग छत्रम समदद्भुम संभो मनान से जानता हूँ। हम सब लोग साथ साथ चलें। साथ साथ चलने में हमारी सिक्योरिटी है, साथ साथ चलने में हमारा सही अर्थों में कहा जाए तो साथ साथ चलने की वजह से ही हम अपने हिंदुत्व की रक्षा करते हैं। If we go together, if we walk together, we will live together, and we will be able to bring the Gurudev's virtue, Gurudev's dream of युग निर्माण together. अगर हम लोग साथ साथ नहीं चलेंगे, बिखरे बिखरे चलेंगे तो टूट जाएंगे। तो संगठन की महिमा नहीं, संगठन का स्वरूप है तीसरा देव पूजन संगतिकरण। ये 3 चीजें हम हमेशा याद रखें। फिर यज्ञ की जो अग्नि है उसकी शिक्षाओं से सीखें। यज्ञ की जो शिखा है, अग्नि है, सबको आसपास वाले को भी गर्म कर देती है। क्या हम भी गर्म कर सकते हैं आसपास वाले को? क्या हम भी उसको गायत्री में बना सकते हैं? रेगुलर यज्ञ करने वाले के जीवन में आप देखें तो चेंज दिखाई पड़ेगा आपको। दैट्स व्हाई यू हैव टू एक्सप्लेन टू एवरीवन यज्ञ के बारे में। जब यज्ञ हम क्यों करते हैं, यज्ञ को प्रभावी कैसे बनाएं, explain the commentary in such a scientific way that everyone is convinced. Explain the commentary in such a way that the youngsters, they keep on coming, they come more and more often, and they listen to that. Yajna is a therapeutic process also. यज्ञ का अलग अलग हवन सामग्री और अलग अलग संविधा से किया गया यज्ञ थेरेप्यूटिक होता है। अलग अलग बीमारियों में ठीक करने के लिए हम यूज कर सकते हैं। हमने करीब 32 प्रकार की हवन सामग्री बनाई शांतिकुंज में। उसमें कैंसर की हवन सामग्री बड़ी प्रभावी सिद्ध हुई है। ट्यूबरकुलोसिस के लिए जो हुई है उस पर तो रिसर्च हो गई, PhD हो गई पूरी। बहुत सारी ऐसी बीमारियां हैं जिनके लिए आप यज्ञ कर सकते हैं और यज्ञ से ठीक कर सकते हैं चीज़ें। तो उसमें यज्ञ के धुएं को आप ही नहीं आप इनहेल नहीं करते, बल्कि वो इनविजिबली आपके शरीर में एंटर हो जाता है। एंड देन यज्ञ में सब भस्मीभूत हो जाता है। तो यज्ञ की जो ऐश बचती है उस ऐश को फिल्टर करके उसको भी यूज कर लेते हैं एज ए मेडिसिन। एंड वॉट एवर द उष्मा यू गेट इट, आपकी पूरी बॉडी को वार्म कर देता है, पूरी बॉडी के थ्रू, पोर्स के थ्रू अंदर चला जाता है। तो यूर होल बॉडी इंस्पायर्स। हमारे लंग्स से इंस्पिरेशन होता है 40%, और हमारी स्किन से होता है 70%। तो 70 + 40 110%। कैन यू इमेजिन? 100% इंस्पिरेशन, 100% खींचना, मतलब अपने शरीर में सारे अमीनो एसिड्स को, सारे एसेंशियल ऑयल्स को, जितने भी आपके जो इवेपोरेट हो रहे हैं उनको खींच के अंदर धारण कर लेना। ये यज्ञ की ऊर्जा के सानिध्य में बैठने से होता है। तो यज्ञ जीवन, यज्ञ का वैज्ञानिक पक्ष, यज्ञ इज ए वर्कशॉप टू टीच यू। यज्ञ में क्या करना पड़ता है? अकेले यज्ञ कर लेंगे आप, इट विल बी डन बाय मेनी पीपल। कोई टेंट खड़ा करेगा, कोई यज्ञ कुंड लाएगा, कोई स्टेज बनाएगा, कोई माइक की व्यवस्था करेगा, कोई हवन सामग्री लाएगा, कोई प्रसाद लाएगा, कोई आरती की व्यवस्था करेगा, कोई क्या करेगा, सब करेंगे कि नहीं? यज्ञ इज ए संगठन। यज्ञ इज ए संगठन। यज्ञ इज डन विद द कंसेप्ट ऑफ मेकिंग द होल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन टुगेदर। और सब अलग अलग विचार वाले एक ही यज्ञ को जब करते हैं अलग अलग रूप से, तो यज्ञ हो जाता है, संगठन बन जाता है। संगठन बनाने के लिए यज्ञ बहुत जरूरी है। संगठन के लिए यज्ञ बहुत जरूरी है। तो भगवान कृष्ण कहते हैं कि ये जहाँ परमार्थ के लिए होता है, जहाँ लोग औरों के लिए जीते हैं, औरों के हित जो जीता है, औरों के उसको महायज्ञ कहते हैं। वो महायज्ञ कहते हैं। यज्ञ, महायज्ञ, वैशज्य यज्ञ, अग्निहोत्र, एंड देन वेराइटीज ऑफ द यज्ञ। दीप यज्ञ इज भावनात्मक दीप यज्ञ, दीपक जला करके। नहीं, बलि वैश्व। दीपक में आहुति नहीं देना है। दीपक में आहुति नहीं देना है। दीपक में तो ऑलरेडी 3 चीजें हो रही हैं। दीपक में क्या है? पात्रता है, डेप्थ की वजह से। दीपक में घी है, दैट इज सिंबॉलिक ऑफ योर ओन अफेक्शन एंड लव टुवर्ड्स सोसाइटी। एंड देन दीपक में बाती है, प्रखरता के प्रतीक। प्रखरता, सजलता, संवेदना एंड पात्रता, ये 3 चीज जहां होती है अपने आप यज्ञ होने लगता है। तो गुरुदेव ने एक प्रयोग किया, उन्होंने कहा कि सारे यज्ञ दीप जला दी जाए और दीपों के बीच में बैठ के भावनात्मक अगर आहुति दी जाए तो सबकी आहुतियां मिलकर के एक कॉस्मिक माइंड बनाएंगी, समष्टिगत मन। और समष्टिगत मन बनेगा, सबके मन मिलकर के जो आहुति देंगे सबका मन ठीक हो जाएगा। और दीप यज्ञ के प्रयोग हमने किए हैं, बहुत लोगों की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गई, कहने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी। दीप यज्ञ करने के बाद जब गए तो बहुत हल्के होके गए कि हमारी सारी प्रॉब्लम समझ गए, हल्की हो गई। नाउ आई थिंक आई गॉट द वे आउट ऑफ इट। मेरे को अपनी समस्याओं का समाधान मिल गया, अब मेरे को कोई परेशानी नहीं। हमारे वाली जो हवन सामग्री है उसको हम बड़ी एक्सपेरिमेंट के साथ बनाते हैं। मैनी टाइम्स वी ट्राई टू सी, जैसे हम लोगों ने अभी करीब पिछले 15 साल से हम लोग एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं स्मोक की। तो स्मोक में कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड मिलता है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड मिलता है, CO2 मिलता है, सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड मिलता है, और एक सूट पार्टिकल्स मिलते हैं। सूट पार्टिकल्स मीन्स जो ब्लैक पार्टिकल्स होते हैं ना, पार्टिकुलेट मैटर। ये इन चारों का कंटेंट अपने यज्ञ में नहीं होता, ये कम होता चला जाता है। मतलब मोर एंड मोर यू गो कीप ऑन डूइंग इट, ये कम होता जाता है वातावरण में। ये हमारे लिए बोलने के लिए जरूरी है। मैंने तेरे को एक ईमेल कॉपी की है कल परसों, पद्मा हिरस करके जो है, तूने उसमें पढ़ा होगा उसमें कि व्हाई वी डू यज्ञ, यज्ञ साइंटिफिक पर। तो यज्ञोपैथी जो है ना, उसके पूरा फाउंडेशन उसी के ऊपर है। यज्ञोपैथी की हम एक किताब भी निकाल रहे हैं अभी जस्ट रिसेंटली, उसको असेंबल कर लिए सारे आर्टिकल्स। अब थोड़ा सा उसका साइंटिफिक बेसिस देखे तो यज्ञोपैथी का एक कॉम्बिनेशन वाला स्वरूप बन जाएगा। बॉस्टन में जिन डॉक्टर से हमारी बात हुई है वो यज्ञोपैथी की पूरी लैब बनाने को तैयार है। उन्होंने पूरी यज्ञशाला पूरी प्लान कर ली है, उसका मैप मैंने वहाँ से मंगवा दिया शरद भाई साहब से। तो मैं सोचता हूँ कि हम लोग यहाँ एक बार अमेरिका में एक लैब बन गई ना, फिर तो आप देखना आदमी पागल हो जाएंगे इनके लिए, एंड दे विल लाइक टू गेट इट डन। यज्ञ इज अ वेरी थेरेप्यूटिक प्रोसेस।
क्वेश्चन इंडिया में इट इज प्रूवन, ऐसा कोई मिल सकता है?
नहीं, एक तो ऐसा है कि एक इंडिया में काम हुआ, उसको इंडिया में किसी ने नहीं छापा, पर आपके यहाँ की एक बहुत अच्छी रेपुटेड मैगजीन ने हमारे आर्टिकल को छाप दिया.
अच्छा.
That is published from New York, Alternative and Complementary Medicine, and that is printed with lot of authentication. उनका एक representative आया दिल्ली से,
अच्छा.
बाकायदा हमारे वर्क को देखने के लिए, and he authentically mentioned everything. Then he talked to me, then Rajni Joshi, and then the person who was doing Meenakshi, and then all three of us he discussed in different way, and he put up lot of questions. When he was convinced, then the paper was published. तो वो पेपर आप प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं कहीं भी. That paper is on the website also.
गौरव नहीं देखा.
It is there.
DSVV पे. हाँ, it is on DSVV.
वेबसाइट पर है. तो उस पेपर को भी आप प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं कि पॉल्यूशन को ऐड नहीं करता बल्कि इट क्योर्स द पेशेंट. गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. Well, friends, yesterday we talked of friendship. In the friendship, we talked of various aspects of the friendship, like friendship to yourself, friendship to God, friendship to your tutor, friendship to your friends, peers, friendship to your parents, friendship to your teacher, and friendship to Guru. These were the various aspects of the friendship. Now, the same thing when we advance further, a relationship starts occurring. Friendship lasts when there is a relationship developing between you. And that relationship need not be the one which is considered relationship in the West. Relationship in the West is what? Touching here, touching there, touching there, touching here, and just making relationship like that. We want relationship in such a way that we strengthen our bonds, and strengthening our bonds, we try to have a mutual give and take process. Give and take process. Relationship is all love and affection towards others, caring for others. Relationship word is very, very pure, very pious. And when we talk of pious word, then it is loving and having an affection relationship in which you start delivering something. You care for him or her. This doesn't happen that you met once and you had a relationship, and after that you don't remember them for 1 year, for months together. You must be asking his or her welfare very often, and you must be talking to her, talking to him, making calls to him as much as possible, and without bothering her much or him much. Relationship with Mother Earth is nurtured through loving care to what we eat as well as how we eat, with care and honoring for our food's divine sources. Mata Bhumi Putram Prithivya. This Bhumi is mine. I am the mother of this Bhumi, and I am the son of the earth. Mata Bhumi Putro Aham Prithivya. This earth is my mother, and I am the son of this universe. This is how we explain it. Indian point of view. This is the Indian psychology which teaches us. Next we go to, next please. Relationship with self, your own self. How you maintain relationship with your own inner self. Yesterday I told you, there cannot be a better person than you as a friend. How to maintain relationship with your own inner self. Overcoming inner conflicts, animal tendencies, all worldly mundane desires. This is how you can maintain relationship with yourself. And mastery over senses rather than being slave to them. Our sensual desires should not drive us. We should be able to drive sensual desires. We should control them. We should monitor them. We should be able to drive them rather than they driving us. Our mind is very, very unstable. It takes us sometimes from here to there, here to there. Now how to maintain that relationship with self? You have to strengthen your inner self, and for strengthening inner self and maintaining relationship, you have to have a mastery on inner conflicts. And all these senses should be controlled by ourselves. Next, please. A divine relationship is one that fills us with the joy, love, and acceptance. What should be the family relationship? My relationship, personal. My relationship, family relationship. What should be my family relationship? The key to lasting relationship is duty towards each other, understanding, sharing, forgiveness, and sensitivity. You should be sensitive enough to understand others' feelings. You should be able to forgive others, and you should be able to share others' pains and miseries as well as their happiness. Sometimes we share others' happiness, but we don't share their miseries. And then understanding, a proper understanding between the two. Duty towards each other, this is a family relationship is like. Family relationship is very, very strong tie, and family relationship depends only on one factor. Now this is something very, very sensitive topic here. The family relationship is gradually in this country going down because of the exposure of our youngsters and our students to the other students of the other culture. And that way we just lose everything. Many times we expect from your parents, but parents also expect something from us. So can we maintain this relationship in which all these aspects, duties are being followed, understanding is there, sharing is there, forgiveness is there, and sensitivity. So lasting relationship in the family is maintained through that only. Then father and son relationship. Next please. Father and son relationship, father and daughter relationship. This is something very sensitive topic, father-children relationship. And this is something which is being talked upon like anything in this country. The same as the creation and the creator, God and the human beings. So it is same like the God has created the human beings. Any bad habit of son is more or less due to influence or ignorance of father. This is my assessment. Now you may agree or you may not agree. It is up to you. Any bad habit which we have adopted, it may be due to the ignorance from your parents. They ignored you. There is a story in which one of the bandit, he was asked when he was ordered to be hanged. He was asked, "What do you want to do?" Then what did he say? I want my mother to be with me. Money cannot make you happy. Your son's absence is something which was. So the story of this Bible is very important. If you understand that story of Bible, you can understand what is relationship. Relationship is something very delicate. It is easy to break, but it is very difficult to hold it. The bond that links your true family is not one of the blood, but of respect and joy in each other's life. Richard Bash says that the bond that links your true family, not the one family in which you are born. The true family is not one of blood, but of respect and joy in each other's life. You should respect and you should enjoy. Respect and enjoy. Freedom and care. Freedom and caring. Respect and joy. If there is no joy, there is no respect, and there is a jabardasti relationship, unnecessary relationship being maintained, then it is no meaning. Next is, so as you leave a wound to the healing process to take place, then it starts happening. Know that the pain will pass away, and when it passes, you will be the stronger, happier, and more sensitive and aware person. What happens? We generally, when we have a relationship broken, that time we pass through emotional injuries. Book on how to survive the loss of love, how to maintain a relationship. There are various books on these subjects. So you can, for further reading, you can go and you can just nurture yourself with the more knowledge about this. Is there any more slide? You never lose by loving. You always lose by holding back. By loving, you never lose. Holding back. Sometimes you must have seen people withdrawn type of people, very gloomy type of persons, very pessimistic type of people. You just go to him or her, talk to him or her. They never talk. How is everything? Okay, not bad at all. This is negative way to start with. Not bad at all. You have to start with everything is fine. How are you? That is a warm relationship, and this warm relationship starts with that lukewarm response, plus becoming warmer and warmer. But when the response is there to maintain the relationship. I thought that I should take the Guru Diksha from someone else also who knows yoga. And he had already been exposed to one Guru. Why should you go to another Guru then? But he goes. He goes to Bodh Gaya and he makes Pahari Baba his Guru. And tells him, kindly give me Diksha in the night. Pahari Baba says, okay, I'll give it. You are such an intelligent man. You have read all the scriptures, you have read all the literature, you have read modern psychology, modern philosophy, everything you know it. So I'll give it to you. He and his friend, Akhandanandi, who later on became Akhandanandi. Both of them, they go. And when they are ready to go for Diksha at 2 o'clock in the morning, same time, Ramakrishna Paramahansa appears from nowhere in the subtler form. He is dead, but his subtler form, in Sukshma Roop. He comes in that form and he says, how can you leave me? I love you so much. I loved you so much. I have given you so much of love. How can you leave me? You cannot leave me like that. You have to do a lot of work. You have to build up the Ramakrishna mission. You have to build up such a big thing. You have to give education to all. You have to give knowledge to all. You cannot leave me like that. You cannot make another Guru. And that was the teaching. From there he ran away. At the 2 o'clock, both of them ran away to Kolkata, went to Sharda Ma, caught hold of her feet, and they said, kindly forgive me. Kindly forgive us, both of us. Then Sharda Ma said, why did you? Because they thought that Ma doesn't know anything. Ma said, it can happen with anyone. It happened with you. Don't worry. Thakur will take care of you. Thakur means Guru. Guru has immense love for his disciple, his or her disciple. Guru is full of love and affection. Guru is never falls short of anything. Guru is not biased by any opinion. That relationship is very unique and a very divine relationship. We should try to understand that relationship. Guru-disciple relationship, relationship between your friends and yourself, relationship between you and your father-mother. Relationship between you and your father-mother is very, very important to understand, because your father and mother might be having some expectation from you, and that expectation, are you able to fulfill or not? That is very important to understand. I will just put up the questions. Let us have the questions. There is a small story which you like to listen perhaps. The story comes from Bible. Small stories related to Bible. There was a boy who was going to graduate, and he belonged to a very... Do you know the story?
You said Harrisburg.
Yeah, will you like to tell the story from here? Do you remember that? They'll be able to understand you very well.
There was a boy, and he was going to graduate. And in this village, the tradition was, if someone's going to graduate, the parents have to buy him a car. So he graduated, and everything went well. So when it comes to graduation day, his dad gave him, he got all his presents, and his dad gave him a Bible instead of a car. So he said, "What is this? Why are you giving me a Bible? I don't want this. You're going to give me a car." And he just threw this at him, and he just left. So after a while, his dad died, and in his will, he said that, "I want my son to be at the funeral."
The son went away, throwing the Bible. Son threw the Bible and went away to another place. Then you can...
Then in the dad's will, when he died, he said, "I want my son to be at the funeral to bury me." And so he went there, and he got buried. He buried his dad, and there was a small box that had all of his dad's stuff in it. So he looked inside it, and he picked up that same Bible that he threw at his dad, and he was flicking through the pages, and he found a check that said for a brand new car. To get a car from the dealership.
That same day when he ran away. Can you imagine that the check was there, the money was there, car was to be purchased, but it was in the Bible. Relationship can be broken in a second, but it takes hard to maintain it. It takes hard to keep it fixed. The father died without his son near him, but the father inherited all his property to his son, and that son opens after 19 years. At the age of 38, he goes at the age of 19, comes after 19 years and buries his father and finds the Bible, and that Bible he finds a check. And that check is equal to the same amount that is going to fetch him the car. You got the point? How sensitive is this? That if you maintain the relationship, and if you maintain the relationship like what your father loves you, try to see the Bible, try to don't become impulsive, don't become sentimental, don't throw the Bible away, just see it, turn the pages and accept the Bible as such. Suppose your father is giving only a matchbox, keep it in your pocket, because your father is giving something. There may be a secret behind that. So we don't understand the blessing, and we don't understand the things, and that's why we lose those years. He lost 19 years serving his father. He could have served his father at the last stage of his life, but he could not, and he inherited his property. You may call him, he was a successful man, because he raised himself on his feet, and he became an entrepreneur, and he started earning. But can you imagine the torture, the mental torture which the father must have passed through for 19 years? He didn't say at all anything. He just threw the Bible and ran away at the age of 19 after the graduation, because he didn't get the car. Suppose I don't give anything to you promised, or suppose your father doesn't give you anything to promise, then will you run away from the house? This is so much of extreme. Relationship can be broken any time, but relationship is hard to maintain. It is hard to make the relationship strong.
All relationships are based on friendships, and like we discussed yesterday, friendships are bilateral. You can't expect one person in the friendship to contribute everything. It needs to be mutual, and I guess that's what we're trying to say, is that you need to expect something from the other person, and he or she has to expect something from you.
Even if he is unable to buy you a gift, at least he can call you. He can. You don't need anything material, but you need something like caring or something like that.
Caring, forgiveness, sensitivity.
Some love.
Anyone who has a question? Yeah.
Okay,
You're asking him, them.
with expectations, like even with like moral support, well, you guys are friends, so you guys have done a lot of things before, and he's helped you.
Understand the fact that they may have not been able to do it for you. Some people do end relationships because something like that happened. You know, other friendships that stay stronger and last through time, people understand that, well, you know, they weren't there for me, but they did the best I could. Or I have to understand that he was busy with school and he wasn't there.
Like one of the foundations for a good relationship is forgiveness. And without forgiveness, you can't have a good relationship.
Okay, our question was, do you believe that love, forgiveness, and striving to uplift each other are some basic tenets of a strong relationship? And we think yes, because if you never forgive, then it shows that you never really let go of things, and that just causes more conflicts because you're just holding a grudge for no reason. And if you're never able to like care for each other, then and actually forgive each other, then the relationship is not going to strengthen or get any better and further along anymore. And we think that, like, are you going to say something?
No.
Forgiveness has already been talked about in the first question, so you can just skip over that.
I think that love is a very important thing. You need to maintain a strong relationship because when you love someone, you're caring for them selflessly, doing things for them selflessly. So if you were selfish in things, you cannot fully maintain a relationship because it's then turning into like, I do this for you, you do this for me. You never fully appreciate each other. So love is needed for that. And then striving to uplift each other. You always want the other person to be better at what they're doing.
In this world of tough competition, if there is one who is coming number one in the class, and other one, and he doesn't want the other one to go up in the class, then and both of them are friends, then what will happen? It's a tough competition between the two, and he does good. Then you gets a job, which was your job, and still you feel happy.
Yeah.
You feel happy in that sacrifice. And you like to be cautious about these people also in the world. Okay? But your friend, if he has that tendency, you will try to correct it. So the relationship is all the time stronger, more and more strong. Anything else you would like to say? Anyone else would like to ask something? Yeah?
In that sense, is it considered a toxic relationship where you're trying to make
Yeah,
them better?
yesterday. Toxic friendship and toxic relationship. That was one. In which another person wants to utilize you. He wants to make fun of you. And he wants to take anything out of you. Everything out of you. Somehow or the other. That was one which I was talking yesterday. Okay. हमारी बुद्धि को सन्मार्ग की ओर प्रेरित करे. This is the meaning of Gayatri Mantra. Now after the meaning, we have the song, Hey Prabhu apni kripa ki chhaa mein le lijiye. And then after that we got one more song that will be after the prayer. Pandavas, they went to Sri Krishna and they said, in the war, we could not understand Gita perfectly. Can you tell us again? Then he said, I cannot say the same Gita, because it was the Gita which was very important, and it was the message which was conveyed in the war only. So I will again say, but that will be different, and that is known as Anugita. Anugita means follow-up of the Gita. Then third Gita was told to only all 5 Pandavas and the whole family, that was Pandav Gita. And there was one Gita which was told to Uddhav, his friend, that is known as Uddhav Gita. There are varieties of Gita, but one Gita which we know is one which was told by Yogeshwar Krishna. Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. He was the Jagat Guru. That's why we go to him. And for him, the disciple was Arjuna to listen it. Our Gurudev came and he delivered the message of knowledge. And by his coming, millions and millions of workers, millions and millions of people, they were put to advantage by Gayatri and Yajna. Gayatri is Sadgyan and Yajna is Satkarma. Pure knowledge is Gayatri. Pure actions are Yajna. Vyai Bhagavatya Namah. Om Shri Guruve Namah. Gayatri, the mother of knowledge, Vedas, the mother of divinity, Devas, and the mother of universe, the whole universe, Vishwamata, Dev Mata, Ved Mata. Ayatu Varde Devi Trakshare Brahmavadini Gayatri Chandasam Matah Brahmayone Namostute. Om Shri Gayatri Namah. Ganesh. Ganesh is the one who is worshipped with all the goddesses. Saraswati, Lakshmi, Gayatri, Kali. And Ganesh is the one who is Vigna Nivarak. All the obstacles in our life, they are removed by him. And he is symbolic of knowledge. He is symbolic of wisdom, discriminatory wisdom. What should be good and what should not be good for us, that Ganesh tells us by his experience. So we worship Ganesh. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Shri Ganapataye Namaha. Next is Saraswati. Saraswati. Saraswati is the mother of Vidya. Vidya which gives us humbleness. Vidya which gives us knowledge. Vidya gives us a lot of things through which we learn what we should be. And Vidya, the birthday of the Saraswati is Vasant Panchami. As you know, Vasant Panchami is our Gurudev's birthday, spiritual birthday, and we all celebrate all over the world. Saraswatyai namo nityam bhadrakalyai namo namah Veda Vedanta Vedanga Vidyasthanebhya evacha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namah. Next is Brahma. Brahma has got 4 mouths, means 4 Vedas. Brahma carries 4 Vedas in hand, and Brahma's goddess power is Brahmi. So we worship Brahma. Tvam vai chaturmukho Brahma Satyaloka Pitamaha Agachya Mandale Chasmin Mam Sarvartha Siddhaye. Om Shri Brahmane Namah. Brahma is supposed to be the creator and our grandfather. Lord of gods, they look very young. Brahma is the one who is the oldest. And Brahma is supposed to be grandfather. Vishwakarma, Brahma, all these are old. But all the gods and goddesses, they are young. They are 16-year-old, 17-year-old. They look like that. Why? Because they are full of eternal fountain of youth. That's why we have them like that. Then after the Brahma, we have got Vishnu. And Vishnu is the creator of the universe, maintainer of the universe. As I said yesterday, CEO, CMD of this universe. We worship Vishnu. Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrasham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yogabhirdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavayaharam Sarvalokaikkanatham. Sarvalokaikkanatham. Om Shri Vishnave Namah. Lastly, destroyer of the evils, Mahakal, Bhagavan Shiv, Lord Shiv, Mahadev, Devadidev, Mahakal. We'll just do a worship of the Mahakal and then we'll do the shloka. Mahakal. When we do the song of the Jai Mahakal as you did yesterday, you all participated in that. So we'll all do the Mahakal's Stuti today. Jai Mahakal, and after that we'll do the shlokas.
आइए एक बार जय घोष करें, हाथ उठाएं. बोलो युगाधिपति महाकाल की, देवाधिदेव महादेव की, प्रज्ञेश्वर महादेव की।
બધા થાકી ગયા છો તમે, તમારી આવાજ નથી આવતી. I am not able to listen to you. You must say loudly. બોલીએ યુગાધિપતિ મહાકાલ की
जय.
That is the voice. That should come out. Yes.
जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल. जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल.
जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल.
तुम हो अनादि, तुम हो अनंत,
हो अनादि तुम हो अनंत,
तुम हो अनादि, तुम हो अनंत,
तुम हो अनादि तुम हो अनंत.
तुमसे प्रेरित यह दिग दिगंत,
तुमसे प्रेरित यह दिग दिगंत,
तुमसे प्रेरित यह दिग दिगंत,
तुमसे प्रेरित यह दिग दिगंत.
परिवर्तन के आधार तुम्ही,
परिवर्तन के आधार तुम्ही,
परिवर्तन के आधार तुम्ही,
परिवर्तन के आधार तुम्ही.
तुमसे प्रेरित यह जग विशाल,
तुमसे प्रेरित यह जग विशाल,
तुमसे प्रेरित यह जग विशाल,
तुमसे प्रेरित यह जग विशाल.
जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल.
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 जिसने सोतों को जगा दिया,
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 जागों को जिसने चला 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 दिया,
चलतों को जिसने दौड़ाया,
चलतों को जिसने दौड़ाया,
चलतों को जिसने दौड़ाया,
चलतों को जिसने दौड़ाया.
निष्ठा को दे प्रेरक उछाल,
निष्ठा को दी प्रेरक उछाल,
निष्ठा को दे प्रेरक उछाल,
निष्ठा को दी प्रेरक उछाल.
जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल.
महाकाल, जय महाकाल.
जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल, जय महाकाल. बोलो युगाधिपति महाकाल की, प्रज्ञेश्वर महादेव की.
We'll say स्तुति of महाकाल. असंभवं संभव
कर्तुमुद्यतं प्रचंड झंझावृतिरोध सक्षमं युगस्य निर्माण कृते समुद्यतं परम महाकालममुं नमाम्यहं, परम महाकालममुं नमाम्यहं.
Again we say the same prayer which Nimit had already done to the music. Spread your hands like this. Let all become happy. Whosoever is unhappy in this world, dying hungry, dying in the war, who is in unrest, who is not at peace, let us all pray for everyone. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखमाप्नुयात्. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. We should learn to walk together. We should learn to think together. We should learn to act together. To learn to act together is Sangyan Sukta. And this particular prayer is very, very important. If just we try to memorize it, it is very good. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Just for 2 minutes we will be chanting the Gayatri mantra very fast. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्।
Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्।
Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्।
Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्।
Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। Gayante Trayate iti Gayatri. One which preserves your life by singing is Gayatri. So we sing the Gayatri mantra. That is why we have got various CDs and various cassettes. We will never evaluate a person's greatness by his worldly success, talents and riches, but by his righteous conduct and thoughts. We will never do unto others what we will not like to be done to us. Members of the society will have feelings of mutual warmth and understanding based on purity of thoughts and emotions. These are the 6 plus 6, 12 of them. Now we'll do Aarti and after that Pranam and Shanti Path. One from the group 1 or 2 from the group 1, they can come and do Aarti here. Gurudev Mataji's photograph is there. Group 1. Om Yam Brahma Vedanta Vido Vadanti Param Pradhanam Purusham Tatanye
Dveshvodgate Karanamishwaram Va Tasmai Namo Vigna Vinashanaya. Om Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutah Stunavanti Divyaistavai Vedahi Sangapadakramopanishadai Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthitu Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidhu Surasurgana Devaya Tasmai Namah Devaya Tasmai Namah. Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Sansar Saram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garudadhwaja Mangalam Pundarikaksho Mangalayatano Hari. Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. You can just turn on that side, Mina. Everyone can take Aarti. Both of you. You raise your hands, all of you. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Just rub your hands. Apply it to your face and head, your arms and your heart level. Okay? We take an Aarti. Now we do Pranam to our godly parts. Om Namostuantai Sahasramurtai Sahasrapadaakshi Shirorvahave Sahasranamne Purushaya Shashvate Sahasrakoti Yugadharine Namaha. When we say Namaha, all of us should do like that. Namaha. We should learn to bend ourselves. We should learn to bow to the front in front of the great deities. Shanti Pat. Om Dyav
Shantirantarikshyagvam Shanti Prithvi Shantirapah Shanti Aushadhayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shantirvishve Deva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagum Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredhi Om Shanti 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 Sarvarishta Sushantir Bhavatu.
अखंड मंडलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्परं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। हमारा जो बहुत ज़रूरी काम है वो ये कि हमारा 5 दिन बहुत बिजी जाता है और उसमें हमारे लिए टाइम निकालना बहुत मुश्किल है। 2 दिन बचते हैं, उसमें हम शॉपिंग करते हैं, बच्चों को घुमाते हैं, ये करते हैं। ये मन में एक बार बार जो बहाना आता है ना, वो ये आता है कि किसी तरह से बहाना बना के समयदान से बच जाए। समयदान के बदले में कुछ लेना हो तो ले लो, समयदान के बदले में कुछ करना हो तो वो कर सकते हैं, हम समयदान ही कर सकते हैं। गुरुदेव ने ये कहा है कि अगर आप समय नहीं देंगे तो महाकाल के लिए आपके पास समय नहीं है, तो फिर किसके लिए समय है आपके पास? काल की डीटी कौन है? समय की डीटी कौन है? समय के देवता कौन है? महाकाल। काल यानी समय, टाइम। तो हु इज द डिटी ऑफ टाइम? टाइम डिटी इज महाकाल, महाशिव। और उन्हीं की इच्छा से सारा हमारा सब क्रियाकलाप पूरा चल रहा है। और जिस दिन हम भगवान से कह देंगे कि भाई आपके लिए हमारे पास समय नहीं है, आप हमको थोड़ी मना कर रहे, आप महाकाल को मना करते, तो वो कहेंगे किसने दिया समय तुमको? आप कहेंगे आपने दिया, तो कहेंगे मुझे वापस दे दो। तो फिर उसी दिन राम नाम सत्य हो जाए। हमको कभी भी मना नहीं करना चाहिए, समयदान के लिए कभी मना नहीं करना चाहिए। कैसे देना, क्या देना, मैं इसके कई तरीके बताता हूँ। मतलब हाउ यू कैन गिव टाइम। डोनेशन ऑफ टाइम इज द की टू एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। अगर आपको समय देना है तो आप साल भर का स्केड्यूल बनाइए, टाइम मैनेजमेंट करना सीखिए। इफ यू डोंट नो टाइम मैनेजमेंट देन यू आर वेस्टिंग योर टाइम ऑन दिस अर्थ। अगर आपको टाइम मैनेजमेंट करना नहीं आता तो आप अनावश्यक रूप से समय नष्ट कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि आपने देखा है मैं हर चीज का स्केड्यूल बना के चलता हूँ। और दैट इज द रीजन दैट आई एम एबल टू डिलीवर सो मच इन 24 आवर्स दैट आई एम सक्सीडिंग इन माई अचीवमेंट्स। आपको भी टाइम मैनेजमेंट करना आता है। आप अपने ऑफिस के लिए तो कर लेते हो, पर ऑफिस से घर आने के बाद थाक लगी छे, थकान लग रही है, और थकान इतनी ज्यादा लग रही है कि आपको मन में लगता है कभी कभी कि ऐसा तो नहीं कि फीवर आने वाला हो। आस्क योर वाइफ एंड शी आउट ऑफ सिंपैथी सेज हाँ कुछ वार्म तो लगता है थोड़ा। तो अल्टीमेटली यू से कि ओके आई विल टेक रेस्ट, एंड इफ इट इज पॉसिबल गेट मी टाइलेनॉल। मैं कोई टाइलेनॉल देगा ना, तो शायद हो सकता है मेरे को थोड़ा बुखार आ गया। आप टाइलेनॉल साइड में रख के सो जाते हो, क्यों? सोने से शायद आराम मिल जाए। आप सो गए, सोने में अगले दिन आपको क्या लगा कि बुखार तो अभी भी ऐसा लगता है, बॉडी एक हो रहा है, क्योंकि ज्यादा सो लिए ना। रोज तो कम सोते थे तो आप फिट थे, और ज्यादा सो लिए तो फिर अनफिट हो गए। तो उसके बाद फिर क्या लगता है, डॉक्टर के पास चेकअप कराने चलते हैं। हमारे यहाँ इंडिया में तो क्या इजी है, आप किसी भी डॉक्टर के पास जाओ, फटाफट चेकअप हो जाए, ब्लड भी हो जाए, सब हो जाए। यहाँ तो अपॉइंटमेंट लेना पड़ेगा। तो अपॉइंटमेंट लेने के समय तक आपको फीवर बना ही रहेगा, और आपको मन में ये लगा रहेगा कि कहीं बीमार तो नहीं हो जाएंगे। इफ यू कीप ऑन थिंकिंग मेनी टाइम्स, मैं बीमार तो नहीं हूँ, मैं थक तो नहीं गया हूँ, मेरा हीमोग्लोबिन तो नहीं कम हो गया है, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं कि मेरी जो मैं एज भी हो गई है 40 के बाद, ऐसा कहते हैं कि यू शुड गेट योर हार्ट चेकड अप वेरी ऑफ्टन, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं कि हार्ट अटैक हो गया। तो 2-3 कहानियां मन में आने लगती हैं बहाने के रूप में। वो क्या आती हैं कि मेरा एक फ्रेंड था, उसको भी वो आती थी वाटर ब्रेश, एंड समटाइम्स ही यूज्ड टू हैव एसिडिटी, हाइपरएसिडिटी। और वो एसिडिटी जब उसको हुई, ज़्यादा हो गई, तो फिर वो जब डॉक्टर के पास गया तो उसने कहा ईसीजी कराओ, एंड ईकेजी करने के बाद उसने कहा इको कराओ, उसके बाद फिर और सारी चीज़ें हो गई। तो उसके बाद तो हार्ट अटैक निकला। फिर मेरे को हार्ट अटैक तो नहीं है, मतलब बहुत सारी चीजें दिमाग में आने लगे। मेरा यमदूत हैं, वो पेड़ के ऊपर बैठे बैठे चिंता करते रहते हैं कि यार देखो इतने दिन से सोच रहा है हमारे बारे में, चलो चलते ही। गुरुदेव आपका काम करेंगे। अगर आपने गुरुदेव के लिए समय दिया है तो गुरुदेव आपको समय देंगे, आपकी तबीयत ठीक रखेंगे। Can't you imagine the pain and miseries which I pass through? मुझे भी तो तकलीफ होती होगी, मुझे भी तो कभी कभी होता हूँ, पर मैं 5-10 मिनट में बस गुरुदेव को ध्यान करके सो जाता हूँ, तो मेरे को योग निद्रा में आराम से रिलैक्सेशन मिल जाता है ना। आई स्टार्ट डूइंग वर्क। इफ आई टेक रेस्ट देन द होल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन विल टेक रेस्ट। जिस दिन आप सो जाओ, ब्रह्मा सो जाएंगे, विष्णु सो जाएंगे, तो फिर क्या होगा? गुरुदेव ने एक बार गीत लिखा था, गीत लिखा था, क्षीर सागर में सोया जो उसे झकझोर जगाएंगे। मतलब भगवान विष्णु अगर क्षीर सागर में सोया पड़ा, ऐसा कहता है पुराण, क्या कहता है, मैथोलॉजी क्या कहती है, भगवान विष्णु वहां क्षीर सागर में सोए हुए हैं, लक्ष्मी जी उनके पैर दबा रही हैं, और वो सोए हुए हैं, जब कब जगेंगे, जब नया युग आएगा तब। तो कहते हैं क्षीर सागर में सोया जो उसे झकझोर जगाएंगे, नया इंसान बनाएंगे, नया भगवान बनाएंगे। नया भगवान बना, गुरुदेव कहते नया भगवान बना देंगे। अरे ये ऐसे भगवान का क्या लेना देना जो सोता रहता है। तो थिंक ऑफ दैट कमिटमेंट। मतलब हमेशा ये सोचें कि हम जिस गुरु के शिष्य हैं, उस गुरु ने कभी जीवन में आराम नहीं किया। मेरे को एक बहुत एक्सपीरियंस याद आता है गुरुदेव का। मैं उस समय शांतिकुंज नहीं आया था, आई वॉज ओनली 24-25 ईयर ओल्ड। मैं आता रहता था हर साल। तो मैं आया तो मैंने देखा गुरुदेव पास बिठा लिया, तुम सुनते रहो, मैं कई लोगों से मिलता रहूंगा, बीच में बात करते रहेंगे। मैं बात भी करता जा रहा था। एंड मीन टाइम ए पर्सन केम कि वानप्रस्थी जी, मतलब देयर वाज वानप्रस्थी जी, रामायणी जी चाहते हैं कि आज उनके बैच को छुट्टी मिल जाए। दे वांट वेकेशन टुडे। भाई छुट्टी किस लिए, कहाँ जाने के लिए? बोले वो कुछ हरिद्वार उधर जाना चाहते हैं। तो 7 दिन ही हुए थे कैंप स्टार्ट हुए, 1 महीने कैंप था। बोले छुट्टी, हॉस्पिटल कभी छुट्टी होती? कभी तुम लोग वॉशरूम की छुट्टी करते हो क्या कभी, कि आज 24 घंटे हम वॉशरूम नहीं जाएंगे? कभी छुट्टी करते हो? जब इन चीजों किसी की छुट्टी नहीं होती तो पढ़ाई से कैसे छुट्टी मिल सकती? कोई छुट्टी नहीं मिलेगी। हमारे कोई संडे नहीं होता, हमारे कोई सैटरडे नहीं होता, हमारे काम ही काम होता है। मैंने वहाँ बैठे बैठे सब चीज़ें नोट की, और मैं गुरुदेव की एक एक चीज़ को, मैंने हर चीज़ को नोट करके मैंने देखा है कि ही वॉज अ मैन ऑफ परफेक्शन। और जब हम मैन ऑफ परफेक्शन हैं तो हमको सबसे बड़ा चीज़ अपने ऊपर ध्यान देना पड़ेगा, टाइम। टाइम इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट की। जैसे लॉट ऑफ टाइम वी वेस्ट इन मेनी थिंग्स विच आर यूजलेस। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यहाँ तो बहुत अच्छा है कि नहीं है, हमारे न्यूज़पेपर आते हैं बहुत सारे, 10-12 न्यूज़पेपर आते हैं, उनको पढ़ने में टाइम वेस्ट कर देते हैं हम लोग। ठीक है, आपने टीवी देखा तो टीवी में कुछ चीज़ अच्छी लगी तो आपने टीवी में टाइम वेस्ट कर दिया 3 घंटे। आपको ऐसा लगा कि आप कुछ एक्स्ट्रा करके ज़्यादा अर्न कर लेंगे, एट व्हाट कॉस्ट? एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ हेल्थ। अल्टीमेटली कॉस्ट इज हेल्थ, योर हेल्थ विल बी सफरिंग। उस हेल्थ की अगर आप हेल्थ केयर की कॉस्ट लगाएंगे तो इट विल बी एज गुड एज, अच्छा अपनी वो लगती है, कमाने में जितनी पैसे खर्च होते हैं उतनी ही उसमें खर्च होंगे। इसलिए वन थिंग विच आई लाइक टू टेल यू इज दैट यू ऑल मेक योर स्केड्यूल, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू योर स्केड्यूल यू मेक इट अ पॉइंट कि हम लोग कम से कम 8-10 आदमी एट ए टाइम अवेलेबल हों। और सब अवेलेबल तो नहीं हो सकता, आई एग्री कि सबके अपने अपने टाइम स्केड्यूल होते हैं, पर क्या हम ऐसा नहीं कर सकते कि समय को अपना ऐसा फ्लेक्सिबल बना लें कि जब हमारी जरूरत है तब हमें अवेलेबल हो? ऑन कॉल रहते हैं कि नहीं? मैं भी ऑन कॉल रहा हूँ एज ए डॉक्टर, और ऑन कॉल अवेलेबल रहते हैं, तो तुरंत कॉल जब आए तो आप तुरंत अवेलेबल हो जाएं, और अवेलेबल होकर अपने मंदिर को भी देख सकें, मंदिर की एक्टिविटीज़ को भी रन कर सकें। और इसके अलावा जहाँ भी हैं आप, मान लीजिए आप वाशिंगटन में हैं, मान लीजिए आप इधर हैं, न्यूयॉर्क में काम कर रहे हैं, कहीं भी काम कर रहे हैं, सबसे बड़ा टाइम वेस्टिंग एलिमेंट यहाँ पे क्या है? मैं बहाना नहीं कर रहा हूँ, सबसे टाइम वेस्टिंग एलिमेंट ट्रैफिक। आई नो इट। पर क्या ट्रैफिक में आप थोड़ा जल्दी निकल करके ट्रैफिक से नहीं बच सकते क्या? मैं कैम्ब्रिज यूनिवर्सिटी में लेक्चर देने गया इंग्लैंड में, तो मैं जब गया तो वहाँ पर उन्होंने 3 घंटे पहले हम एडवांस में चले, क्योंकि हमको मालूम था M25 इज अ ट्रैफिक पार्किंग लॉट, जस्ट लाइक ए पार्किंग लॉट, ऑल द टाइम इट इज फुल ऑफ। हम वहाँ पहुँचे तो 15 मिनट लेट पहुँचे। जब हम पहुँचे तो वहाँ की टीचर ने कहा कि वी ऑलरेडी डिस्पर्स्ड योर क्लास, आपकी क्लास को डिस्पर्स करके दूसरे क्लास में लगा दिया। सब ब्रिटिश बच्चे थे, और हमने देखा भी उनकी क्लास को। हमने कहा कि इनको तो मैं पढ़ाने वाला था, परंतु ये दूसरी क्लास में चले। क्यों? उन्होंने कहा आप लेट क्यों आए? हमने कहा कि हम 3 घंटे पहले चले, पर इतना जाम ट्रैफिक। बोले यू न्यू इट, देन व्हाई डिडंट यू स्टार्ट 4 आवर्स अर्लियर? यू शुड गिव इंपॉर्टेंस टू दीज बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स जो आपके लिए बैठे थे। आपको इनको इंपॉर्टेंस देना चाहिए था, वो 4 घंटे पहले निकलना चाहिए था। अगर आपको मालूम था कि 3 घंटे है तो आपको 1 घंटा पहले और एक्स्ट्रा निकलना चाहिए था। उसने 7 दिन बाद का टाइम दिया, 7 दिन बाद हम 4 घंटा पहले निकले, हम 15 मिनट पहले पहुंचे, पहले तो थोड़ा कैम्ब्रिज घूमा हमने। व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग यू इज, आप ट्रैफिक आवर को, आप टेलीफोन कॉल्स को, आप अपने जो अनइनवाइटेड गेस्ट हैं, अतिथि जिनको बोलते हैं, बिना तिथि के आ जाए, बिना डेट के आ जाए, वो अतिथि होते हैं। तो ये अतिथि को 3 बहाने मत बनाए करो। एंड क्लटर्ड डेस्क, जो आपकी डेस्क जो है ना क्लटर्ड, सब पेज फैले हुए हैं, एन मौका जब आता है चलने का तो ये पन्ना फेंका, ये पन्ना फेंका, ये पन्ना फेंका, अल्टीमेटली वही नहीं मिल रहा है। और जब लौट के आओगे तो सबसे पहले वही रखा मिलेगा, क्योंकि उसी पे निगाह नहीं जाती, बाकी सब पे निगाह जाती। क्लटर्ड डेस्क इज वन ऑफ द रीजन। अनइंटरप्टेड इंटरप्टिंग टेलीफोन कॉल्स, दे आर वन ऑफ द रीजन। एंड थर्ड कॉल इज ट्रैफिक जाम, एंड फोर्थ कॉल इज योर टोटली डिसऑर्गेनाइज्ड स्किल। आपकी स्किल डिसऑर्गेनाइज्ड है। आप किसी चीज को बहाना मत बनाइए। जैसा कि मेरे को ज्यादा फोन आते हैं और मैं क्या करूं, मैं ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण मेरे पास पोस्ट है, इसलिए समय आपके पास है, उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करना सीखिए। सबसे पहले आप अपने रात को सोने से पहले कल के टाइम टेबल की रूपरेखा बना लीजिए। अगले दिन हमको क्या करना है सुबह से शाम तक का, और उस समय को कैसे यूटिलाइज करना है ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा। जब ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यूटिलाइज करने का, समय यूटिलाइज करने की एक पावर आ जाएगी, तो आप देखेंगे कि आपके पास टाइम बच रहा है, और उस बचे हुए टाइम का ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बेटर उपयोग क्या हो सकता है, टू डिलीवर टू अदर्स। हम अपना जितना जीवन गुरुदेव के ज्ञान को दूसरों तक पहुंचाने में लगा देंगे, आगे चल के आपके पास, जैसे हसमुख भाई की ट्रक है छोटी सी, ऐसे ज्ञान भी मेनी ड्राइवर्स, देयर शुड बी मेनी पीपल हु आर गिविंग राइड, देयर शुड बी मेनी पीपल हु नो हाउ टू कुक, देयर शुड बी मेनी पीपल हु मस्ट नो हाउ टू इनवाइट अदर्स एंड हाउ टू राइट द ड्राफ्ट ऑफ द लेटर्स। अकाउंटिंग करने वाले लोग होना चाहिए। ये सारे लोग कहाँ से आएंगे? समयदान इसी में करना है। मतलब कई लोग समझते हैं समयदान का मतलब हमको मंदिर में जाके लेक्चर सुनना है, लेक्चर सुनाना है, पढ़ना है, पढ़ाना है। आप इन सब चीजों में समयदान दे सकते हैं। अकाउंटिंग में, मंदिर की क्लीनिंग में, आपके यहाँ जो बच्चे आते हैं उनको थोड़ी देर 15 मिनट बैठ करके, अगर आप, मैं 3 दिन से लिए बैठा हूँ, और 3 दिन से लिए बैठा हूँ, और तीनों के सब 3 दिन के अंदर मेरे ऐसे हो गए सबके सब कि दे डोंट वांट टू लीव मी, दे आर आस्किंग सो मेनी क्वेश्चंस एंड आई एम आंसरिंग देम। और ये कौन सी एज ग्रुप है? 16 ईयर प्लस है, जो लॉजिक की लैंग्वेज नहीं समझती, केवल प्यार की भाषा समझती। पर मैंने उनको नहीं छोड़ा, उन्होंने मुझे नहीं छोड़ा। तो हम एक दूसरे के साथ हो सकते हैं, तो आप लोग क्यों नहीं हो सकते? जब आप अपने बच्चे को समझा लेते हो, तो व्हाई कांट यू एक्सप्लेन योर अदर कलीग्स। और सीनियर जनरेशन को तो जरूर संभालना पड़ेगा आपको। इसके लिए ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा समय निकालना पड़ेगा, और समय का उपयोग जो है ओरिएंटेशन, 1 घंटा रोज, 2 घंटा रोज, इसको आप डिवाइड कर दो। कितना इकट्ठा हुआ? टोटल वर्किंग आवर्स के हिसाब से कितना इकट्ठा हुआ? अगर आप 1 घंटा रोज करें तो 360 डेज में काउंट डिवाइड कर दीजिए, कितना हुआ? 720 आवर्स हुए कि नहीं? इट्स ए वैल्यू ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी मिनट। 720 आवर्स डिवाइडेड बाय 24, कितना हुआ? 30 डेज। तो 30 डेज थ्रू आउट द ईयर गुरुदेव के हैं, ये मान के चलिए। समयदान से बड़ा कोई दान नहीं है वास्तव में। समयदान यानी अपने गुरु के लिए अपना शरीर श्रम लगा देना पूरा के पूरा। गुरुदेव ने कहा है अपने अंग अवयवों से, आई एम गिविंग मैसेज टू माय अंग अवयव। हु इज द अंग अवयव? आप ही तो हैं, सभी आप लोग अवयव। वो कहते हैं आप ही हमारी उंगली हैं, आप ही हमारे हाथ हैं, आप ही हमारे पैर हैं, आप ही हमारे शरीर हैं। और अगर आप हमारे शरीर हैं तो आप फिर सोचिए, कहीं दिन में, आज आपको नरेंद्र भाई दिखाएंगे स्लाइड्स जिसे मैंने पूरा कार्यकर्ता पाठ्य तैयार किया है। आप अपने आप से डेली पूछिए, आस्क योरसेल्फ डेली, कहीं थोड़ा सा भी प्रमाद तो नहीं हुआ? कहीं थोड़ा सा भी आलस्य तो नहीं हुआ? कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं हुआ कि आपने गलती से कहीं चुपके से छुप करके छलिया रूप में कोई एक छोटा सा दुर्गुण आ गया हो? वो है आलस्य और प्रमाद, 2 चीजें। ऐसा तो नहीं गलती से आ गया हो और उसमें आपने समय नष्ट कर दिया हो? His whole life was devoted on one point, time management. This is how he did work in 80 years. मैंने कभी उनको खाली नहीं देखा। उनको ये हमेशा देखा कुछ न कुछ काम कर रहे हैं, किसी न किसी को बुला रहे हैं, बात कर रहे हैं। कोई नहीं मिला तो मुझे बुला करके बिठाया, 2-3 घंटे रगड़ा अच्छी तरह से। ऐसा रगड़ा है बुरी तरह से कि मेरे पास नोट्स कम से कम 150 फाइल मेरे पास पड़ी हुई है गुरुदेव की, जिनमें नोट्स लिखे हुए हैं उनके, जो उन्होंने कहा है। बस भाइयों, मैंने एक ही बात कहनी है कि हमें अपने आप ही डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं, कितना कर सकते हैं, कितना हमारे पास समय है जो हम निकाल सकते हैं। और एडिट टुगेदर हम लोग सब निकाल सकते हैं। उसमें से कुछ समय ऐसा भी हो सकता है जो हम विदाउट पे भी ले सकते हैं। गुरुदेव के लिए इतना तो कर सकते हैं कि हम कहीं कोई समय नहीं लेना पड़े, विदाउट पे ले लेंगे। हम इस साल जा रहे हैं इंडिया, अगले साल नहीं जाएंगे तो अगले साल का समय हमारा रिजर्व रहेगा, उसके आगे का समय हम हमारा यहाँ लगा देंगे। ऐसे कुछ डिसाइड कर लें, मतलब अपने 4-5 साल का टाइम टेबल बनाना सीखें। 2011-2012 में हम गुरुदेव की जन्म शताब्दी मना रहे हैं, सेंटेनरी, लाइफ सेंटेनरी। तो उस समय क्या है कि थ्रू आउट द यूएसए एंड कनाडा, थ्रू आउट यूके एंड साउथ अफ्रीका, थ्रू आउट ऑस्ट्रेलिया कनाडा, तब तक हम शायद जापान और चीन सब जगह पहुंच जाएंगे, नेक्स्ट ईयर प्लान कर रहे हैं हम लोग। उन सब देशों में हम एक साथ कार्यक्रम बनाएंगे, और एक साथ कार्यक्रम बनाएंगे तो उस कार्यक्रमों में हम कई रिप्रेजेंटेटिव भेजेंगे, कई पढ़े लिखे लोग भेजेंगे, यूनिवर्सिटी के बच्चे भेजेंगे जो कम्युनिकेट करेंगे आपसे और चल करके इस कार्यक्रम को सफल बनाएंगे। तो उस समय के लिए अभी से अपने आप को तैयार करिए। 5 साल का वेल इन एडवांस प्लानिंग करना पड़ता है पूरा का पूरा। हमने प्लानिंग चालू कर दिया पूरा। मे बी बाय दिस ईयर्स एंड विल कम आउट विद द होल प्लान ऑफ 2011-2012, बसंत पंचमी 2011 से बसंत पंचमी 2012 तक। तो आपको भी अपना स्केड्यूल अभी से बनाना चाहिए कि उस समय तक हमारा प्लान क्या होगा, हम कहाँ रहेंगे, हम उसमें क्या करेंगे। नहीं सर हमने सबने प्लान बना लिया, हम सब शांतिकुंज आएंगे, तो फिर यहाँ का कौन संभालेगा? शांतिकुंज आओ ना, मना किसने किया है, पर यहाँ का कौन संभालेगा? यहाँ का काम, अटलांटा का काम, न्यू जर्सी का काम, न्यूयॉर्क का काम, देन अपना इधर का LA का काम, ह्यूस्टन का काम, हमें सारे सब पूरे इलाके को मजबूत बनाना है। तो सारे के सारे जितने जहाँ जहाँ हमारे लोग फैले पड़े हैं उनका डेटाबेस मेंटेन करके उनका रेगुलर उनसे कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस, आपका भी कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस होना चाहिए। हमारे का जोन प्रभारी बना देते हैं, जैसे मिड वेस्ट प्रभारी है तो मिड वेस्ट इसको देखेगा, साउथ प्रभारी है तो साउथ इसको देखेगा, ईस्ट देखेगा तो इसको देखेगा, वेस्ट देखेगा तो इसको देखेगा। डिस्कशन स्टार्ट हो गया सुजल? डिस्कशन इज स्टार्टेड, almost done. Okay. So this is the key basically. If you got any questions you can ask. कोई क्वेश्चन पूछने चाहे पूछ सकते। दीप यज्ञ इज 1 hour इसको। दूसरा, यज्ञ की प्रिपरेशन में बहुत सारा समय जाता है। नई जगह दीप अपने को यज्ञ करना चाहिए, नई जगह जितना मिनिमाइज कर सके कुंड उतने मिनिमाइज करना चाहिए, ज्यादा बड़े कुंड करने की जरूरत नहीं है। उन्होंने कहा था 2000 के बाद गायत्री भी बदलेगी और यज्ञ भी बदलेगा। गायत्री स्पिरिचुअलिटी में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगी, यंगस्टर्स के लिए वो वही गायत्री की मैसेज देगी, और यज्ञ जो है प्रैक्टिकली यज्ञीय जीवन के रूप में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, और यज्ञीय जीवन के रूप में कन्वर्ट होकर के वो कई रूपों में निकलेगा। तो हमको थोड़ा दीप यज्ञ को मोटिवेट करना चाहिए। लेटेस्ट क्या आया, क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन आई शांतिकुंज से, वो जो आई वो आपको हम भेज रहे हैं, और यू कैन ऑल्सो भी डायरेक्टली इन टच विद शांतिकुंज। फिर क्या होगा, वो अपने और वो भी अपने बनाएंगे अलग, भाई 1 to 1, एक गुरुदेव लिखा 1 से 5, 5 से 25, 25 से 625, मल्टीप्लाई योरसेल्फ। वी आर नॉट मल्टीप्लाइंग अनफॉर्चुनेटली। हम लोग मल्टीप्लाई होना चालू हो जाएंगे तो हमारी संख्या बहुत बढ़ जाएगी। मैं आपकी बात समाप्त करूंगा। We have to tell something which is very, very strong, and then the opening is very important. The opening done on the part of this aerobic exercises was supposed to be good, and the opening remark was not perfectly fine. So opening remark, when it is not perfectly fine, 1 or 2 argument in between, they do not matter. The opening, the presentation technique, your confidence, the way you present yourself, the way you recommend your case, and the way you ask your audience to be a part of you, that is very important. And then how you close it, that closing is very important. So looking to that, we have come to this conclusion. We means me and Krishna, and right now
You're gonna hate me.
you see, it is all my decision, not she has just helped me in this decision. So we have come to this conclusion that the yoga and the spirituality with meditation, they are the stronger tools than the aerobic exercise. So they win the team. Starts the super science. So spirituality is the super science. But the way the presentation was starting in the science side, Hethelman, she started it. But anyway, she could not say anything besides repeating the 2-3 sentences which she said. Maybe this is first time. Jaideep was repeating all the things, and then he was being helped by the people. Then I think Puneet was the one of the best, because he put up his arguments in a very best way, and then the closing was very good by Harshit. But despite all that, we accept that the science is something which is miraculous. Science has given us boons and boons, but the curses are many. Spirituality
in fact, controls science. Spirituality means empathy, sympathy, love, affection. You're from inside outside. One word which in the last closing was said, that spirituality, there are so many religions, so many spirituality. Spirituality is immortal in all religions. So you have to accept the word spirituality as the immortal word. And spirituality is inculcating the qualities of the godly virtues. And when you talk of that spirituality, then spirituality is something which is supposed to be very important. And then bindi, pujan, kartavya, and despite kartavya saying the remark that I agree that science is definitely has done good. So anyway, they've done very good complimentary remark. This is the beauty of spirituality, that it accepts the quality of science, and then it is recommending its thing. So in my view, the spirituality wins the debate, and so they form team B. Now losing team, gymnastic. Whom will you like to join? Parth, you can give 1 week in one, or you can give about a month in the whole year. That is time donation. If you can donate your time, is that better, or instead of that, just writing a check, signing it and saying, okay, I don't have any time for these things. All charitable activities are being run by time or by money. This is our argument. Okay? You understand? A toss. Winners of the group 1.
You guys win, make it up.
Heads for what?
Heads is no, we'll decide.
Heads is time, tails is money.
Hey, he didn't do it right.
What did
He
you
didn't
do?
do it. Hey,
Oh, wait, stop, don't toss.
Tails. No, that was
What did you get? Time donation to money.
And the second debate was in the science and spirituality. Which one is better, spirituality or science? And the science, they put up their arguments, and the starting arguments were very good. They tried to put up their remarks in a much better way, but the spirituality presented their case in such a way. They were all very, very eloquent. They were all very prolific in their speaking, and that's how the spirituality has won over the science. Okay? Now, from both the winners, those who were the losers, they have joined two groups. Half of them means the one who is lost, they joined yoga group, the winner group. The other one has joined the spirituality group. Now they are debating about donation of time versus donation of money. The donation of time has gone to your left side, is donation of time. Your left side, this one. You can shake your hands like, wave your hands like this. These are donation of time. Now they will argue about donation of time. These people will argue about donation of money. Okay? These are money people. These are time people. Now there are 4 rounds. The first round is opening remarks, which will be given in front of you. All of you listen to that, but you are not supposed to participate. You can just listen. After the opening remark by 1 and 2, the 1 will give 1 and 2, the 2 will give the first rebut. The rebuttal remark will be answering the argument of number 1, first presenter. And rebuttal starts from there, 1, 2, 1, 2. Means there are 2 rebuts. So total 6 discussions, 3 from this side, 3 from this side. And lastly, closing remark. 2 minutes for presentation. We observe each and everything. We observe the way they present, way they speak their arguments, the way they express, and the way they are being supported. The way they are eloquent in their speak. Sometimes they come here and they just are speechless, seeing this much of mass. So sometimes, and now parents are also seated. So that way, how eloquently, how better way they can present their case, this is what we are going to observe. The judges are, do we have Dr. Sam, Dr. Rana? He is gone. Dr. Rana is here? Okay. Dr. Rana, आ जाइए, नीचे आ जाइए, Dr. Sam. Number 1. Number 2 is Nepali. She is there. Number 3 is me, okay? And my decision is final. Introduction.
Time is priceless. If you go to a shelter or if you go anywhere else and you donate your money, how do you know that that money is actually going to get to somebody and help them? If you use your time,
Okay, what is better, time or money? Inherently, both are good, but the issue arises from the effectiveness of just time donation. There is a limit to how much free time you can coax out of a person to help you, but with money, in a commercial market, you can buy the means and the resources which can exceed the productivity of just a single individual. The world today revolves around the aid of money. Money buys power, and without power, good organizations like the awgp could do very little.
The main thing is the two pillars of the faith is Gayatri and the Yajna. Yajna means the resources. Without resources, we can't do anything. That is provided by the money and the dollars, so that the temple, so that we can get together and we can do the prayer. Because we know that grouping together and doing a prayer gives more power than individuality. So generally, we need a lot of resources like transportation for all the people come together over the temple, or we need to build a temple. So it's kind of more of concern about the resources we need to have, so that we can all get together and we can do
paid a fee to get in here, and you had to make money to get in here. In order to survive, you need money. So why isn't everyone here donating their time, donating their lives instead of working? You work to get money. For example, Bill Gates. He donates all of his money. He worked hard. He made billions of dollars, and now he donates that money to resources. He builds villages, and he globalizes villages in India. For example, Dr. Saib, he had this dream of the university in Haridwar. How did he get that? How did it get built?
with money.
Money is what built that university. He had that dream 10 years ago. He had that dream to build a university 10 years ago. So why wasn't it built then? Because of money. For example, you have a cancer patient. What buys them time? Money. Because if you don't have the money to get medicine, you can't live longer. So that money buys people time.
If money is nothing, why is every single person in here agrees that time is money? Money is everything. Dr. Saib, if he has to get from India to here, it would take, without money, it would take him forever to come here. If we have enough money, we can get a jet for him, get him here in 5 hours. Which is going to save him rest of the time.
Donating his time and his resources, everything that he's doing because of his money. He's reaching the world because of his money. If money was never an issue, why aren't homeless people out there donating their time? Because they need money. Money is what makes the world go around.
Everyone here wants to donate their time, but where do you donate it? At the hospitals, homeless shelters, everywhere.
First of all, when you donate your time, you know what you are working towards and who you're helping, and you can feel good about it. You have time to donate. Each and every one of us has the same amount of time as Pranav Pandya Gurudev. We have utilized our 24 hours in the donation of the time into the mandir.
Okay, our opponent is presenting a great case right now, but they are forgetting that there is a big flaw in their case, that if you don't have time, you can't work for money. Earlier, someone said that when you donate time, the money will start pouring in. First of all, also, when you donate money, someone past 2 minutes, our opponents have been repeating themselves by saying how time is money, but that's not true. Time is money.
All right, guys.
You have only 24 hours in a day, but money you can spend as much as you like. All those homeless shelters that we built, you needed money for that. Of course, time was spent to make that institute or make the homeless shelters effective and help out other people, but nothing can happen without money.
Also, another thing is all these religious organizations, have you heard of any that doesn't ask for money, any donations? No, you need the money. How are you gonna go out and spread the word for religion or spirituality or any other thing that we've talked about at this camp today without the money that is needed to even to use computer, internet, email to send your message out? Even Dr. Pranav Pandya is here today, and he's here, of course, because of the money. Do you want to go ahead?
Okay. You want us to go into good professions, make good money, such as doctors, engineers, pharmacists, Why is that? Because they want us to be happy with money, not time. In this world where there's so much globalization, time isn't going to get us anywhere. Yeah, we'll have time, but without money, nothing's going to be built. We're not going to have food. We won't have any of our personal needs, like medicines, like clothes, airplanes, whatever, transportation. The only way you get around is with money. Without money, they're not going to let you on the plane. Oh, here, come on for free, because we have time for you. Our parents... Yep. Yeah.
One minute for closing.
All right. For the first point in my rebuttal, a lot of people from your side have been saying that it took a lot of money to get here. We paid for this, and it took money to get here. But how many days are we spending here? 3, 4, almost? That's time. We're donating our time to learn, and it's time that we're spending here, along with the money we had to pay to get here. Also, where did the money come from to build Shantikunj? The faith and time of the Parijans only allowed the existence of Shantikunj. Sure, money helps things out, but it is the care of everything. But is it the core of everything? Time is important. Without time, we would be unable to go to mandir and pray to our gods. Without time, where would all our emotions toward Gurudev go? Would throwing money at our God solve the problem? No, we have to spend time praying to him. We have to spend time in our prarthana.
Limited. Okay, for a few seconds I will go along with you because it is limited. We need more people to do Samaidan, and that is more important, hence why time is important. And also, you also say that there is limited time, but without time you would never have money. Therefore, it is the money that is limited.
Okay, sorry. Okay. And money?
Okay. When serving AWGP, you need both time and money. One cannot complete without the other. But in today's society, we need the money first. We need to build mandirs. We need to build the centers. Then, only then will many volunteers start to come to donate their time. Volunteers can go door to door. They can make phone calls to spread the message of Gayatri. But the impact of the message is lost if we can't have classrooms built, books printed, CDs made. We are arguing for the right use of money. No blind donations. We want money that is given selflessly. Let's consider Bill Gates again. He could probably teach a child to read in a week's time, but with a single check, a whole country can be made literate through educational programs, hiring more teachers. Bill Gates has this ability, and it is as of a result of his fortune. You're worried about where the money is going? Give it to the Gayatri Pariwar. The All-World Gayatri Pariwar, Chicago, in the last 15 years of time has spent, but the grand opening of the mandir is tomorrow because we were able to buy it.
Time is very valuable. Two great individuals, Mataji and Gurudev, gave every ounce of blood for this righteous path and this righteous cause. Mataji came from a rich family. She gave up her jewelry, her bangladees, just to spend time with Gurudev in order to spread this message. None of us can even do that right now. When Gurudev started this mission, he had no funds. But he went around hut to hut and heart to heart. He built man. He brought man up. He brought us out of the dark and into the glorious light. And keep this in mind, he had no sufficient funds. 30 seconds. The scriptures are a cow, and Dala Gurudev the herder. Gurudev the milkman. He gave his time and his blood for this cause. Will you drink his milk? Jai Gurudev.